Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons Descent into Avernus, episode 49. Hey, how's it going? How you doing?
What's
and also,
up?
hey, players, welcome back. Got
Oh, I
a
thought you were
little.
talking to us.
I was talking to the audience. Now,
Thanks,
now I'm
Dan.
talking to you. We were.
What's
oh
up,
my
guys?
god! And the cameras on here. I'm just gonna play with these while talking. We were out for like 2 weeks.
Month.
This week, fucking feels like it, doesn't
It
it?
was a month?
No, it
We've
wasn't
been
a
gone
month.
like a month.
It was like we were out for Halloween, and then the week before that for a reason I
And
don't
also
remember.
the week before that.
Actually, it's because
It's been
you,
a
I
month.
think, Stab, because you weren't going to be there. If I'm not
Wasn't my
mistaken.
fault. It's your fault.
No, so the first time Stab wasn't gonna be there, and we were like, we want everybody. And then the next time it was me, I wasn't gonna be able to be there.
Oh,
and then
shit.
the next week was Halloween.
It was. So this is the fourth. Oh my God. So yeah.
So it's been almost a month.
Doya's got the month down. Well, I'm glad we're all back, and we're here to play some D&D.
Mage.
So I guess I started off by hearing about what went down a month. Well, you know,
A month ago.
the last hour of game, but the last it was a month in real life. You know what I'm saying? So who wants to talk about it?
I'll sing a song about it.
Hey.
Oh, I don't
I
know
think
if I want
Robbie-
that. Anyone else? Anyone else want to do
I'd
that?
like-
Robbie knows. Robbie knew the exact amount of time it's been since our last game. I have a feeling Robbie knows.
Give it a shot. So
do-
last time we were finishing up our business in the Tomb of the Hell Riders, and we set out and started driving across all of Avernus because where we really need to go is on the other side of the map. We stopped for a second when we hit some woods, slowed down, and we saw some devils picking on another one, and we intervened and we got ourselves a little devil guide to help us out here. Then we kept driving. We made it to the pit of Kostchtchie. I butchered that.
Kostchtchie.
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 Okay. Where we hope to find a giant who can maybe distract Zariel long enough for us to keep doing what we're doing. And he's at the bottom of a giant pit. And so we spent last episode trying to get our way down safely. I think somebody almost slipped once but got caught. So we're all good there. There were some hellhounds and things like that in some of the caves in the side of this cliff that we managed to avoid somehow. But we are now all down at the bottom of this pit. And the last thing I remember is we were working our way towards the big giant guy, and then we saw these chains just pop up, and they're probably going to be the start of the next fight.
Yeah, I guess
Yep.
that's all right. That's pretty good. You can go ahead and have advantage. You have two allies with you as well. Not down in the pit, but I believe you left them up above. You know who I'm talking about?
We've got Lulu and
Oh,
our
three, I
new
guess, yeah.
demon buddy.
And then that demon buddy had something with him too, right? Oh, y'all remember? Y'all don't remember? You don't know
The wrench?
Earwax?
Oh, it's
his
fucking chicken.
infernal chicken.
There we go. That's right. You left Crikendolt and Earwax back up with the car as Lulu fluttered down with you and you sent into that pit and are met with this giant and now this fiendish-looking devil rising out of this tar pit with chains rising like Hydra heads slithering up and tilting your direction. A few of you were more prepared, paying close attention to this. A few of the rest of you were not. So, like I said last time, because I had to watch the VOD to remember this, there is a surprise round happening. Some of you will be participating in it. So let's go ahead and hop
Yay.
over to our game page here. So, you guys are in the bottom of this pit. You are your positions are a little, what is what it is. Hayes, you're kind of out in front. You are one of the ones who are surprised. Elgin, you were also one of the ones who were surprised. Stab and Doya were the only two that saw this thing slowly popping its head out and then lunging up to strike. So I suppose we should go ahead and roll some initiative, huh? You all should be in the combat tracker already. So go ahead and roll.
Ooh.
I fell in the pit. And these things look mean.
Did you roll, Elgin?
Oh, hold on, I'm trying to. Things being weird. Also, the game is still paused.
Oh, is it? There you go.
Or maybe it's not. I don't know. It's not.
you-
Okay, I'm gonna have to do a different browser then.
Did you refresh after you restarted?
You know what? Here, let's try that. Let's see what happens.
Is it doing the
I
thing?
don't know if that will actually like fix the problem.
The Chain Devil crosses his arms as he
it
awaits
will.
patiently for the next player to get in turn order.
It will fix the problem.
See what happens.
Such a nice chain demon.
Okay, it's actually like, well, it's still like vaguely. It says 100%, but I don't believe it.
Oh, like the map's
Pretty sure
loading?
Yeah, the map was. I reloaded.
Oh, I got you.
I'm pretty sure he just wants a kiss.
Yeah, you might. Go give him a kiss.
Probably.
Just give him a little.
The power of love will free him from his chains.
Yeah, I think it actually just might be something else. Let me do it this way. Be crappy, but I don't use Chrome. I don't use Chrome very often. So.
What do you use? Go ahead and give a shout out to your favorite browser.
My favorite browser.
Yeah, go.
I mean,
Netscape.
no, actually, I just use Edge.
Ask Jeeves.
Yeah.
There we go.
So that's
Now.
what that smell is.
I mean, hey, nice browser, man.
I can always just manually roll you on the table too, if you want.
Yeah, that works. Just roll it for me. I trust you. It's not like my initiative could be any worse.
You got it too.
Oh, fuck it. Roll it
I don't know.
yourself, dude.
It
Let me
says
roll
it's
it for him.
privately rolled. I don't see it too.
I mean, I don't believe him, but you know, it's okay.
Was it private? Oh shit, that was my bad. No, look. No, I'll roll it again if y'all want. But honest, cross my heart and hope to D&D die.
Hope to die.
That was a 2. No, he rolled a.
You hope to dice?
He rolled a 3, I think, but he has a minus
Put the
1.
dice on the camera.
Jamie, get a small mirror and then aim the camera at the mirror at the screen. Do that.
All right, we are going.
Add
into
another
battle.
mirror
We're
because it'll
going.
be reflective.
We're going into battle. Stab, you are actually the quickest to act as you saw
Right.
this thing rising up. So, what would you like to do?
Stab is gonna haul ass back to his friends so he doesn't die alone. He'd rather die in a group. So he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then oh shit, did I just block you, buddy? Oh, whatever. I figured this would be better. Let's see what I could do. It's been a while.
You know, you're normally
Is
the
it
first to go, so you're like quick actions from Stab, like stabbing or whatnot. There's not a whole lot I think you can do, right?
Is it dark?
It is not dark.
It's been a month, Jamie. Can you refresh us on what this battlefield looks like?
Yeah.
I can. So the terrain is very rocky. It's also quite warm. You have a lot of sources of heat around you. There's a huge tar pit directly in front of, well, not directly in front of you, more Stab, but all around Kostchtchie, who is bound with chains on a large platform about 10 feet above where this chain devil is rising out of, with his arms bound behind his back. There's also cliffs all around you ascending out of this pit.
Alright, I'm going to cast Shadow Blade. Oh shit, what just happened? I just wanted to cast it. I don't want to use it.
That's fine, you cast it.
Alright, cool. Let me remember if I get any. Jamie, what are the extra things I get from it? How do I how do I know without reading?
So, Shadow Blade forms a small blade, like a dagger, made of pure shadow energy, or I guess necrotic energy, in your hand. Now, I assume one of your weapons is sheathed, so you can do this? Because normally you have your rapiers, like, 2 out at the same time?
Yeah, I just want to get one. So I'm just going to arm my right hand with my Shadow Blade, my left with my silver.
Oh, it's psychic damage on this, not shadows, like ethereal energy, I guess. So, okay, you got a shadow dagger in your right hand now.
All right, how mean does this bitch look?
Very mean. Very, very, very dangerous, very mean.
Does it look like, does Stab get that kind of like vibe where I could vibe with this dude and talk him out of strangling me with chains kind of vibe?
He's got this, just looking at him, he's got this look in this eye that, like, if you so much have looked in his direction, he wants to twist your head off of your neck with his chains.
Oh, shit. I hate being the first one to strike.
You quit being the fastest is all I can say there. Slow down.
I don't know how to roll low. Fuck. All right, you know what? I hope I'm not on the wrong end of the thing here, but I'm going to try to throw a Shadow Blade at him.
Sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make
Do I get sneak attack if I'm next to my boy?
No. I don't. Well, no. An ally has to be within 5 feet of your target.
All right. All right. Did that do it?
You just linked Shadow Blade again. Tell you what. Go ahead and swing with one of your rapiers, and I'll just count that as you throwing your dagger at him, because I'm pretty sure that's based off your dexterity anyhow. And I'll use the damage that you just rolled. Oh, Jesus, you rolled. Okay.
There you go. Take that, bitch.
There's a wall of text for the rapier. You take your shadow dagger and quickly lob it as you're running up to Hayes. And a little bit of a panic seeing this rise. Hayes looks over to you and looks in front of him and sees this just array of evil just rising up out of his tar pit, hence his surprise. And when Stab runs right up next to you, Hayes, he turns and just throws this dagger as quick as he can, almost like he's hoping to hit anything, and it grazes across this chain devil. It looks like he did hit him, just kind of just barely on the side.
Stab is going to be like, "Hey, look at that crazy shit," and kind of like, "Whoa."
Your Shadow Blade immediately reforms into your hand.
Right. I don't think I could do a second thing unless I could shoot another bow or something. I doubt it, though.
No, you can't.
All right, well, that's it. I'm just going to stand here, get ready for the next thing.
Okay. In that case, it's Lulu's turn. What does Lulu do, Stab?
Oh, shit. I forgot about her. Fuck. What can she do?
Would you like to hold her action, Stab?
Yeah. Can I read the thing?
Okay. Yeah, we'll come back to Lulu after a few turns here. Hayes! You are surprised right now.
Nope.
So you can't move quite yet because you're not in this surprise round.
Then I cast Misty Step, and this is where I appear.
You can't. You don't have a turn yet because we're in a surprise round, and you weren't part of the group that caught on with Elgin. As you just see Stab run up to you, and you notice this devil popping up, and you'll be able to go on the next round of initiative.
Well, I thought Stab was surprised too.
He was not. Stab and Doya were the only two not surprised.
Oh, okay.
I ain't never scared.
Then
Doya.
I just say no.
Go ahead, Doya.
Blake's gonna float up, and seeing that Hayes, I guess, is staring off into the tar or something, it's going to question: these chains, are they going to block my movement?
You're an arrow miller. I believe you can move through pretty much anything, can't you?
Pretty much. Yeah, I think so. But we're just gonna push on out there over this tar, and we'll do some air elemental things. I'm gonna try to do a whirlwind on this thing.
Okay. So let's see. Whirlwind. That you get into a creature's space, you start creating a whirlwind on that space, huh? They got to make a strength savings throw. And on a failure, they take... Ooh, they take a lot of damage, huh? All right, so you approach this chain devil and get into a spot and start just creating this massive gust of wind. And as you do, tar and debris start to suck up in your space, coating you and the chain devil. Let's see if you're putting out enough wind to lift them up. You will be making this strength check. He'll be doing it with advantage because of the tar. And he does succeed. What happens on a success?
On a success, it takes half the damage and isn't flung.
Which is 3 bludgeoning? Is that right?
Let me see what is making the first bludgeoning.
There's a lot more damage on there. There's 18 bludgeoning, 3 bludgeoning.
It's the half the 18. The 3 is if he hits something.
Okay. So he's going to take 9 bludgeoning damage. As you try to lift him out, but it's too much just muck and gunk all wrapped up in your winds that's slung around and flung. A little bit flies past you, Stab and Haze, too. It's just flung out in your direction.
Ugh.
And a turn, Doyle?
Question. So it says whirlwind recharge 4 to 6. Do I need to make an attempt to get it back now or later?
You can go ahead and do it
How
now.
does that work?
It wouldn't make a difference if you did it now or later. If you want to roll 1d6.
Go ahead. Hey.
You do get it back. You recharge. And that's going to take us... Go ahead.
That's it for me.
All right, that's going to take us to Kostchtchie, who is going to just continue and... Free me! As he bellows out across the entire chasm, echoing up and up as you hear Free Me echoed. That'll take us to our Chain Devil. So this Chain Devil, seeing this elemental rise on him, first he looks out towards you, Stab and Haze, and then he looks back to this wispy ghost-like creature floating above him, and he takes his change and just tries to swing through you. As he is going to do a multi-attack with both of his chains. Does a 19 hit? Air
hit.
elemental. Okay.
But
and
I do have some resistances that might come into play.
let's see. Those will come into play because this is just slashing damage. So it would have been 13 and 12, but I assume those are halved?
Is this non-magical slashing?
Non-magical.
And yes, they are.
Okay. So you would take a total of 12 damage.
Got it.
And immediately after he swings those 2 chains at you, Doya, all 4 of these huge long chains that are popping out of this tar pit, almost like snakes, just lash out and strike towards both Stab and Haze.
Oh shit.
2 of these chains are striking at you, Stab. And then the other 2 are striking at Haze.
Oh shit.
The first one does connect, and I need you to make a... Oh, actually, I don't think I needed you to make anything. This chain strikes and latches onto you and binds around you and squeezes tightly as you take 13 damage, and it grapples onto you. The other chain that was also flying towards you, I think might miss. What's your AC?
Oh, sorry. 19.
Okay.
Also, I wanted to. Can I do my my reaction to
Reaction to what?
the chain, the uncanny dodge? Take half to the first strike.
Yes, you can. So as it wraps around, you kind of maneuver your body in a way to where it's not just piercing into your arms with these little tiny spikes it has on it. and you will take half that damage. In the second chain, you're able to duck under as it whizzes past, but this thing just is grappling onto you right now.
Was it rounded down or up? If it's like 13.
We always round down.
Okay, so 6.
Mhm.
Cool.
These other 2 chains were flying at you, Hayes. Do you want to react to that?
Might. It might not be enough, though. 17. Yeah, it's not gonna matter. Yeah, I'm just. Wait, are both of those attacks toward me?
Only one attack's towards you so far.
Okay, the 17. Yeah, the 17. I'm gonna have to just eat it.
Okay. That chain strikes you for 10 slashing damage and wraps around your body and squeezes onto you. So you feel these tiny, almost rose thorn pricks coming off of it, piercing through your skin, tearing at your legs and arms, as you are now grappled as well.
And
And
there's just not even a check for that, huh?
no, not for these.
Okay.
The other chain, which was coming to grapple onto you, seeing you as already grappled, just strikes and lashes at you and will hit you for 10 slashing damage, but doesn't wrap around you. And Elgin, you now see all your allies just getting wrapped up and engaged in combat, and ready yourself as well, since this was a surprise round against you. Which takes us to the top of the round, because Lulu was also surprised.
Oh, Lulu's surprised?
She
Damn.
was.
Okay.
Which brings us back to Stab. Stab,
Alright,
you are grappled right now. You can make a strength savings throw to break out of it at the beginning of your turn. Or hold on, let me verify that. Let's see. Yes, you can make a strength savings throw now.
I have a spell that I want to use that might help.
Or you can make, yeah, you can do that too.
I want to cast Enlarge Reduce, but I want to do Enlarge myself and try to, like, grow my way out of the chains. Can I do that?
Go on the Hulk path instead of the get small and sneak right through it, huh? Okay.
Yeah, if I get smaller, it says that I fail, like, I get weaker, so I'd rather get bigger and get stronger.
You're also easier to hit.
Let's see.
Oh, really?
Under the way it used to be, you were easier to hit. I don't know if they changed. Admittedly, I've been playing a lot of Pathfinder, so I may be thinking about Pathfinder rules.
Let me link it to you guys.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, just drop it in there.
How do I do that again? There it is. I didn't see anything about AC. Ah, shit.
As a creature or object you see within range, go large or small. Target's creature, everything it's wearing, the size increases the size with it. Target size doubles in all dimensions, weight multiplied by 8. One category.
Advantage on strength and strength saving throws.
Yeah. Stab, this will give you advantage
yeah.
on breaking out of it as you start getting larger and larger, and these chains struggle to hold on to you.
Okay, but my AC is still the same?
Yeah, that is unchanged here. I don't see anything saying anything about it.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. That seems like a good idea.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and cast it.
So everyone you see Stab, he's starting to, it's like his legs are getting a little bit taller and a little bit thicker, and his whole body starts to grow, but these chains are almost, they're trying to prevent him from even expanding right now as they dig into your flesh. Stab, go ahead and make a strength savings throw with advantage.
Shit. There it is. Alright, okay.
Okay. You try to flex out of these, but the chains just bind you down, and with one more fierce push, you shove the chains off of you enough to slip out of it. As you are now, here, let's fix your size here, because you are now twice as big, right?
Yeah.
You are now big Stab as you shove this chain off of you.
Okay, can I still move and do an action?
Your action was
that it?
casting Enlarge.
Oh. So that's it for me?
That's all you get to do.
I mean, you can have
Okay.
a bonus action technically, but yeah.
Oh yeah. There's
Could I like grab these chains, or would that be too much?
Tell me what you're trying to do. Do you just want to try to grab a
Try to-
chain, or are you trying to like what?
I'm trying to get these off of Hayes. He's ensnared, right?
That would be a full action, and yeah, he's ensnared
Okay. Yeah.
or grappled.
Yeah, I think I'm done then. I don't know what else I can do.
All right, what's Lulu gonna do?
Lulu is gonna come over here, and she wants to help by blessing the 3 of us that are nearby. I think she could just do up to 3.
So to
I
cast
think
it,
that helps
double
with,
click her token, go to spellbook, and then highlight bless. You'll see the icon turn to a little dice. Click that dice.
Yeah, saving throw is like the strength one, right?
Yep.
Okay. Man, I'm fucking up here.
You want me to do it?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you got it.
I got it. Okay. Also, I don't know how to like. Some of them are at 0, but I didn't know how to. I know we took a long rest, and I don't know how to change it back to 2.
Don't worry about that. I can take care of that.
All right.
So Lulu flutters up and casts bless on Hay, Stab, and who else?
Elgin.
And Elgin. Okay. All 3 of you now are blessed. So you get a D4 that you can add to an attack roll or a savings throw. Your choice. Oh, that's any time you do those things. Also, looks like.
And she's just gonna stay back.
All right.
Do the voice, Jamie. I don't want to do everything.
You guys can do it. I bless you.
Yay.
Hayes, go ahead. Also, let me know if the music's too loud. I think it's okay though, right? All right, Hayes, what are you doing? You are currently grappled, but I know you got like 3 ways to deal with it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna Misty Step and break out.
There's one of them. You turn into a gaseous form as you use a bonus action to cast Misty Step. You disappear and reappear back towards the cliff face or cliff wall that you came down.
And I will kind of dust myself off, and then I am going to look over at Stab,
Big Stab.
and I'll just say appreciate the assist, and I will kind of do my hands together like this, spread them out, and then I will cast haste onto Stab Poulier.
So I do.
Ooh, you a fast, huge guy.
So you get a +2 to your armor, to your AC. You get
Ooh.
advantage on dexterity saving throws, and you get an additional action on each of your turns, which can be used to make the attack action, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
Okay. Cool.
End of turn.
All right, Stab, you feel your body just invigorated with this quick magic. You feel like you could almost feel like there's 2 of you working together right now.
Oh, I feel jiggly. It's jiggly.
Doya.
All right. Air Elemental Doya is going to try to maneuver himself between this thing and his friends to slow it down. Don't know how much help that's going to be, but you said I was picking up junk and debris. It might distract him. And I'm going to again try to whirlwind this guy.
All right. So you again try to lift just anything in this area, just him included, and just fling him aside as he will again make his strength savings throw. Still in the same situation. Is that a success?
That is definitely a success.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
man.
again, he is just held down by this quicksand-like tar. The chains... I think the chains are unaffected by it, but are kind of flung... Well, you know what? I'd say they'd be flung a bit. As he can't get, well, yeah, they'll be flung a little bit since it's kind of in your area. As one of the chains is just sent off to the side and clashes against the ground, kind of fraying it a little bit. There we go. That sounds right. And how much damage does he take from your whirlwind?
It's gonna be another 9.
All right.
And I need to roll 1d6.
Hey, you recharge it again. Very good. Is that the end of your turn, Doya?
That is, yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay. Kostchtchie continues to roar and bellow out. And then our Chain Devil will now go. Okay, so he is going to, since he is entangled in you right now, Doya, he's going to continue to try and swing at you with his chains.
That's gonna hit.
As he slashes through your winds twice for half damage on both of them, and unable to wrap you up at all since you are air, essentially.
Is that a 6 and a 5?
That is, yes, 6 and 5 slashing damage.
Thank you.
As soon as you start swinging those chains, the other chains react as well. As the one that slammed against the ground comes bending, almost in a U-turn manner, flying right at you, Stab, and the other chain near you also trying to wrap you back up. Let's see if they do. Don't think that hits you, because you have a lot of AC
19.
right now. Yeah.
Oh, +2, right? Yeah.
Yep. Both of these chains, they kind of grab on your arm and start wrapping. You just fling your arm to the side, throw one off, and knock the other one away with the back of your hand, as they can't seem to get around you now.
Jamie, can
what's
I ask
up?
like a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
When the chains were flung away, did it look like they were in pain? Or when I like grabbed it, can I like sense that I could kill it, kind of thing?
Oh, it is a chain. You could assume if you had enough strength, you could break or damage it. You did see it get chipped when it hit the ground.
All right.
The other two chains will swing back, one towards Hayes, and the other towards Lulu.
Oh.
As the first chain swings at Hayes, which will hit
That
him
hits.
for 12 slashing damage, and wraps around you again.
Out of curiosity, Jamie,
Mhm.
Do we get opportunity attacks against chains? Have to ask.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because it was right next to me.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, since you see them and you're engaged with them in combat, and they're theoretically animated chains, yeah, you could swing at one of the chains.
Damn.
Is that a
Yes, I can.
crit? What is that? I don't even know how to read that. Read me
That's
this.
a crit.
So you
Nice.
rolled 28, you crit with a nat 20. You did 12 bludgeoning damage, and then 2d8. What damage is that? Oh, that's the critical damage. So that's 19 total. Okay, wow, yeah. As this chain's flying past you, you do your best to just shatter it as you slam it onto the ground. As part of the little volcanic hardened rock surface just cracks with the force that you slammed into this thing. This chain looks like it's barely held together by its links, but it's still one intact piece.
Wait, did I get one too, Jamie?
Yeah, you can go ahead and swing too, since one flew
All
past
right.
you towards Lulu. That's a
I guess
22 to
that's
hit.
with the psychic damage.
Oh, stab him with the dagger.
Yeah, the
Go ahead and
shadow
roll
one.
your Shadow Blade as well, because that has the actual damage on it.
You mean like the spell?
Yeah, when you link it, it should show the roll a damage number, I believe.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on. I think that's it.
Okay, yeah, you rake your... Wait, what type of damage is that? Is that psychic damage?
Yeah. Oops, I did it again by accident.
Okay, You take your Shadow Blade and rake it across this chain, but it didn't seem to have any effect at all.
Oh shit.
Okay, now the second one's going to strike at Lulu. Which will barely hit Lulu for 11 damage,
Ow.
as Lulu is now also wrapped up in this chain. That's going to be the end of all the chains. And Elgin, you're up.
Ooh.
Y'all better start getting real serious. This is going to get hairier.
Well, I guess I'll focus on the chains first. The chain that is directly in front of me, with Lulu.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a swing at it. And I assume a 20 hits. Maybe, I don't know. These might be special chains. These might be.
So this chain is currently wrapped.
Costco brand chain.
Just to be 100% clear here, this chain is currently wrapped around Lulu, and you're swinging at it, right?
Oh, I didn't realize it was wrapped like fully around. I figured there was like a part of it that wasn't.
There is linking back towards the tar pit, kind of dragging. So you're going behind there and just kind of smash. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, that's what I would like.
You go around behind that chain and swing down on it, and you do hit it.
Mm-hmm.
For how much damage is that?
Well, I'm assuming it would be 6 unless this thing has some kind of fiendish quality or undead quality to it. It would be a 10, but otherwise it's 6.
It's definitely not fiendish or undead.
Okay. Then it would take 6 damage.
Okay. Yep. You bash this chain, and it frays a good bit, but it's definitely still in one piece.
Okay. Well, then I will smack it again. Well, that's an 11.
This time, as you swing at it, it just doesn't catch. As your mace just kind of slips along it a bit, and you press down on it pretty good, but you weren't able to bash it.
Okie doke. Well, that's all I can do.
Okay, that's going to take us to round 3. And right around now, all of you are engaged with your targets and whatnot, but you can hear howling and roaring coming from the sides as you see multiple creatures coming down from these caves. A bit familiar and a little bit beefier than the last ones you fought, as you see 4 hellhounds descending upon you. And let's get them on the tracker and see when they're going. Just as a reminder, that's what they look like.
Wonderful.
Okay, but they're fairly slow hellhounds, so y'all are still ahead right now. Stab! You're up.
Is this the one that's like barely hanging on? Jamie? This is the one that took a lot of damage, right?
No, the one right above you is the one that took a lot of damage.
This one right here?
Yep.
Shit. Alright, I'm going to swing at this one and just try to sever it. Hold on a second, let's see what else I could do. Second. Yeah, I just want to try to cut it. I know it's probably not going to work, but I'm going to try it anyways with my big rapier that's enlarged now.
Okay, you have a shadow dagger in one hand, or shadow blade in one hand, and a rapier in your offhand. So, are you swinging with your offhand rapier?
Let me do the shadow blade first, just to make sure that it didn't do anything, and then do the rapier.
Sure. Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Um.
Just with a rapier, but it's your shadow blade.
All right.
And then roll the shadow blade after for the damage.
So going back and forth.
The way of the hybrid. Spellcasting melee man. Alright. You swing upward through this chain that looks like its links are barely holding on, and your shadow blade phases right through it as nothing happens
Great.
to the chain.
All right. Rapier time.
All right, go ahead and roll your offhand rapier. Was that a 19?
Yeah.
So you swing your rapier as best you can, trying to just get right in between this thing's links. And the way you strike it, you hit one of the thicker parts of metal, still very durable, still very intact, as your blade is stopped and then pulled up above it as you are unable to cut through it.
What does haste do again?
You can swing again right now. You get 3 actions on your turn now, I believe. Or 3 attacks.
Well, it's action. Like, you can't move anymore, but you could attack. You could, like, do any action just about.
Mm-hmm.
Can I cast Enlarge again and get even bigger? Is that a thing I could do?
No, Enlarge is a concentration, so if you cast it again, it'll essentially have ended and then be restarted.
Oh.
That's good thinking, though. Good hearing. Grow 5 by 5 cube size. That'd be a little wild.
I wish I had like a hammer or something.
We got Hulk hands. Why don't you just try to rip it apart?
We
No,
try that.
I'm joking. I mean, you can't. If you want to, you can do that, or you can try to just swing again with your rapier.
I don't know exactly how strong I am. Do all my items grow too?
Yeah, everything on your person is increased in size, along with you and your chest piece, your belts, your everything.
Fuck it. I feel like I'm gonna go again with the rapier.
All right.
No.
Just as before, you had a better chance before as you connected with it, but this time you just get the angle wrong. It's just, you try to swipe at it again, but it just clangs against metal on metal as your rapier again just doesn't hit it right.
Wait, don't I get advantage on these because of the less?
Because of less? What?
Less. Don't I get
Oh.
advantage on attack rolls?
You can
'Cause of
add
less?
1d4 to your attack roll. That is right.
Oh, but not on the attack rolls. That's the one, the accuracy one, right?
Yeah, the chance to hit that you probably should have done on your previous attack.
Did I ruin it? No.
Yeah.
Fuck you. We'll do it anyways. Now say something.
On your most recent attack,
Yeah, sure, we're not.
same thing as before. You hit strong metal, but you aren't able to cut through it. Is that the end of your turn, Stab?
Yeah.
Lulu, what does she do? She is concentrating on Bless currently, and
Oh shit.
and has chains wrapped around her body.
Does that mean she can't do any spells?
She's supposed to make a concentration check, but I'll let that one slide. No, she can still cast like that, but if she does, Bless will end. Unless it's
Oh.
Well, she could cast something unless it needed somatic.
that one.
What? Okay.
Basically, if she has a spell that only requires verbal, like a spell word, a magic word, but if she has to like move her hands or her hooves or whatever the fuck Lulu has for feet, she couldn't because she's restrained.
Can I cast teleport?
No, that is not a spell that Lulu currently has available to her. Only the first 3. She can make a strength savings throw to try to break out of this grapple. She has a plus thanks to Elgin, too.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay. Double click the Lulu token, go to her attributes, and click strength. And then normal.
Saving throw?
Yep. Wow. All right, with a 25, yeah, Lulu kind of just uses her trumpet as leverage and pries these chains off, and with one quick swoop of her wings, flies up out of range of those chains and escapes her grapple.
Cool. Can I keep going?
Yeah.
All right. What is the range of the stuff again?
I'm going to be more descriptive than that. Everything has a lot of different
damn it.
ranges right now.
This one.
A 30-foot cone.
That's like a triangle, right? With the.
Yeah, cone would be right here, square 1, and then 2 would be these 3, and then 4 would be these 5, but it goes off map a bit, and so forth.
That's a fucking move. Okay.
Keep in mind, she can fly. She can go straight up in the air if you wanted her to.
Oh yeah.
Asking you,
But they'd get
actually.
they'd get a target of whatever. What's it called? What's it called when you leave range?
Opportunity attack?
Yeah. That
Maybe.
would happen, right?
I don't know. You'd have to find out.
You dummy.
Do the chains have eyes? Can they see when we move?
All right, I
That's
want
the
Lulu to
UDM.
fly above me.
That's the UDM. That wasn't a recommendation. I was being stupid.
So she's flying up into the air?
Yeah, above me.
All right, how high up? She can fly up to 120 feet in one
Up
go.
to where she feels safe enough to just kind of be in the air and circle.
Well, that's you. Lulu's yours. So what feels safe to Lulu?
It. How tall am I right now?
You are. How
Okay.
tall are you normally?
I think 5 foot something. So probably like 10
You're 10 foot something right
11
now.
foot. All right, let's go 20 feet in the air.
Okay, Lulu, after freeing herself, continues her momentum and flies up 20 feet in the air and does not provoke any opportunity attacks.
Oh. Okay. I want her to be like right above me.
Okay, she is right above you.
Okay, end of turn.
All right.
Wait. Did she do something else? Or is that it?
No, she said technically as her action, you used a movement, and you get to try and escape those grapples at the start of your turn. So if you want her to do an action, you can. But I'm going to put a
I can do
timer
an
on you for
action.
15
I am
seconds.
freezing. All right, fine. There's that thing that I want her to do. The help command, I think that's what it was.
Yes, the help action.
Yeah.
What is she doing to help?
I'll be like, all right, Lulu, I just want her to like kind of fly with me, because I'm about to fly and do like a big fucking stomp. I want to stomp these fucking chains. My
Okay.
big body.
She'll help by giving advantage when you try to stomp some stuff with your body.
All right.
Hayes, you are,
Okay.
I think, bound again? Yeah, that chain hit you, right?
I am.
All right, there's a chain wrapped around you right now. Starting your turn, you can make a strength savings throw to get out if you want to try.
Nah, we're not doing that. Instead, we are going to cast Thunderstep at 4th level. So that is verbal only as well. The chain wrapping around me, and then also this chain here needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I think they auto
Do they have Constitution?
fail. Hold on, let me check. Well, they're objects. So what would this do?
So this is thunder damage. So it's not like electricity. It's like force damage almost. It's like the power of thunder. So they would potentially take thunder damage.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah, I mean, I casted it.
Okay. You cast Thunderstep, And does that move you, or does that move a target, or is it just everything
does,
around you?
But there's things that happen first. So the first thing that would happen is as I'm like verbally casting the spell, there would be streaks of lightning, or thunder. So I'll have that be thunder as well. That streak out from me as I'm casting this spell, and would cause 5 thunder damage to both of them.
Okay, well they would auto fail a Constitution save because they can't even do one. So I guess it would depend on what it affects. It looks like they would take more thunder damage, but as you slam the ground and emit this thunderous blast around you, the chains seem completely unaffected.
Okay. So they don't take any damage, but regardless, I will appear up here.
All right, the moment you appear over there, almost instantaneously, Kostchtchie lunges at you, and he's almost able to get to you as he's roaring in your face. It's horrifying, this massive, putrid giant just trying to get a hold of you like he wants to devour you. But you're just out of range of him.
No, we're not your captors. They are. And damn, that really blows, huh?
We're no longer grappled, so
Well,
silver linings.
yeah. All right, I guess that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Air Elemental Doya.
Air Elemental Doya, sensing that his plan seems to be going perfectly, will again go for a whirlwind on this guy.
Okay, same roll as before. He's going to roll his savings throws. He got an 18.
He's going to pass again, but he will take 8 damage.
All right, chipping away at him. He's still looking real healthy, but you try to pull him up again, and you guys are kind of just locked in battle with each other. But it looks like you've lost your whirlwind recharge.
Seeing that, I think I'm going to take a bonus action this time. I'm going to burn a 2nd level spell slot to do a heal.
Okay. You recover some of your... I don't know how to describe that. Oh, you gain a few more winds inside your body. Become more of an airy...
few more clouds appear.
A few more clouds within you. Yeah. What does it heal you for?
I believe a 2nd level is 2d8. I'm double checking that, but
okay.
It's my bonus action. I think for movement though, I'm going to shift myself to here. I'm still in melee with him.
Yep.
But maybe this will help stab out.
Let's see.
Is that?
Hey.
It's been way too long since I've had to do this.
Is the tar difficult terrain?
Tar is difficult terrain, yes.
Okay.
But I'm flying.
Oh, look at those finger guns. Look at you.
Chop, chop, chop.
Just blow them, Robbie, because you're wind.
1d8 for a level, so it'll be 2d8.
Okay, roll your 2d8.
I'll get 10 health back.
Recover 10 airs back in your body. That's going to bring us to 3/4 of the Hellhound squad, as they're now going to start pouncing.
Oh, were they surprised by us, though?
Well, they weren't here for the first 2 rounds, were they? So
Jesus, they're probably shocked.
the first Hellhound leaps down this cliff, over this ravine, and leaps towards you and tries to pounce onto you, Hayes. The other one will leap over this ravine.
Those fuckers could run.
And not quite be able to make it, but is sprinting in the direction of Stab and Doya. And the third one is going to make it to y'all, I think. Yep, runs up on you, Stab. So we'll start with the first Hellhound that runs up to you, Hayes. He is going to try to just bite you. Which he does definitely bite you for 15 damage. A little bit of that's fire, though. Do you have any resistance to fire?
I do.
Okay.
I take... where is it? Where is it?
The 2d6 was the fire portion, so you would take half of 9, rounded down.
Yeah, I have resistance to fire, yeah. So 4 fire.
And then 3 piercing. The next Hellhound tried to make it to you guys. He can't strike quite yet. The third Hellhound definitely made it up to you, Stab, as he is going to try to bite onto you. But he can't. He gets close to your face, and you, or close to your ankle, and you kick him away. He's not able to latch onto you. Kostchtchie stops getting in your face, Hayes, and turns back to the battle at hand, and is just screaming, "Free me! Kill the devil! Free me!"
I'm about to free this motherfucker.
Which will bring
Do
us
it.
to the Chain Devil. He is going to... What's he going to do? He sees you finally flying off of him, Doya, but he is not done with you. He is going to take 2 of his chain attacks at you, which will hit and will hit
Damn.
for 6 and 6 damage, so 12 damage total. The moment he starts striking with his chains, all the other chains are active. 2 are going to strike at you, Stab, and the other 2 are going to strike at you, Elgin. So here's 2 for Stab.
Damn.
Let's resolve that first, as this first chain just snaps onto you perfectly and grapples around you for 21 slashing
Damn.
damage.
We're gonna react to that.
That's fine. The other one hits you as well.
Damn. Fuck you, Jamie.
For 15 slashing damage. So you take
25.
10 plus, 25 total slashing damage. You're grappled again.
Ow.
The next 2 chains are going to strike at Elgin. Jesus Christ. With the this one just goes past your shield as it rakes and scrapes metal across of it and wraps around your body still, Elgin, for 17 slashing damage.
Why you fucking with me and Elgin?
The other chain
Damn.
just clashes against your armor for 9 slashing damage.
So 17 and then 9.
As you are now restrained or grappled as well. And that is the end of the Chain Devil and his chains turns. Elgin, you're up. You can start off with trying to escape a grapple if you want.
What do you need me to roll? Strength or...
Strength savings throw. You are currently blessed as well.
Then I got a 15 plus
A D4.
D4. So 16.
You try to push these chains off you, but your shield is just being shoved up against you as they squeeze tighter and tighter. You stay grappled. But you can take your turn now.
What am I gonna do? I'm restrained.
You can, I don't know. Get creative. You gotta do something.
Do the worm.
Fuck, I don't know. Like, shit. I got hellhounds on the one side of me. I got chains grappling me on the other. There's a big fucking giant right there. Everybody's beat up. Dude, just fucking lay here. I can't do anything.
Yeah.
I can't cast spells, and I'm going to be unable to attack, I imagine. So yeah, I'm just.
You can try. You still have your weapon in your hand. It's kind of like you can kind of like do one of these things right here and try to hit those chains. It'll just be just disadvantage.
Do it.
Fuck it, why not? Here, yep. Here, I'm just gonna do both of them. There you go. 15 and 18. That's 15 there.
Were those with disadvantage?
And-
Oh, that,
yeah,
that
that's
was
my
one hit disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah. And then there's that one. So 15 and 19.
All right. As you try to get your mace and just get this thing off of you, it's just wrapped onto you too tight. You can't get a good enough grip on your weapon to be able to hit this thing off.
With a 19?
Barely, not with a 19.
Wait, isn't that like
Yeah,
a?
we're gonna fucking die. I'm gonna go ahead and start rolled up.
Can't
Wait
you
a
like
second.
right? Add a D4 to it.
Yeah, you have a.
Yeah,
That's
right?
right. You have a D4 to your save
Oh.
or attack rolls.
Oh,
Still
yeah.
blessed.
You just need a 1.
There's
There-
a 1.
There's your one.
Wait.
That does hit one of the chains.
Okay, well then there you go. There for 5 damage.
Yeah.
You get your mace
did
in
a
there and
thing.
just bash some of these chains that are on you just as hard as you can, almost hurting yourself in the process, but you definitely damage one of these chains. And this one specifically. Is that the end of your turn?
That is not gonna do shit else. Just sit here, just fucking
Okay.
be restrained.
That's going to take us to round 4. As you guys are all entangled in this battle with these chains and this devil and having a giant roar at you, a large, very loud, reverberating, buzzing sound comes from above and moves in quickly. Lulu barely has a chance to turn and look to see what it is, as
Wow.
these 3 massive wasps are flying directly at her. All 3 of them seem to be ignoring all of you and zip right to her. As they approach her, she starts to yell out, but can barely get a "Stop!" before one slams into her and holds on to her and starts flying up and away. But they used a dash to get here in time, so they're going to be able to get right here as they're all flying up. They're about 50 feet above you right now, Stab, as you look up and see Lulu being carried by this huge wasp and 2 others. It's also your turn now.
Why the keep making things worse, Jay?
Look, I told y'all to start getting serious, and there's a super reason why, all right? What would you like to do?
All right. Well, let me make those strength checks to get the fuck out of these chains.
All right. You are huge, so do it with advantage. Was that with it? There we go. Okay, you
Yeah.
bust one of these chains off of you as you're freed again. You take your turn as normal.
All right. So I'm free from both chains.
You only had 1 chain wrapped. You can only have 1 wrapped on you at a time. If you got hit by another one, it just
Okay.
slapped you across the face. It didn't wrap on you.
Okay. Stab is gonna immediately fly towards these wasps. Fly up.
You
Okay.
start
And then-
flying upward.
Yeah, towards the wasps.
Okay, one of these hellhounds will respond by trying to bite you as you fly upward,
That's fine.
but he doesn't
miss.
hit you.
All right, we're just gonna give this one everything I got, right here, and do I get like sneak attack because Lulu's there? Can she like move around and make it like Lulu distract him or some shit like that?
You would get a sneak attack because Lulu is in range of it. I suppose that still works that way.
Alrighty, I'm gonna try to decapitate it.
Let's see.
All right. So first one is with the Shadow Blade.
That Shadow Blade does hit. Go ahead and roll its damage. Does the sneak attack damage apply to a Shadow Blade?
Yes, because we did it before.
Okay, yeah. If we've done it before, then. But you
Precedent.
gotta roll the Shadow Blade so I can see the damage on it.
Also, another question, Jamie.
Uh-huh.
Enlarged weapons do slightly more damage. That help him out here too.
Oh, it does it? Yeah. Yeah, Jamie.
Yeah, that does, absolutely.
I also do the enlarged thing.
It's an extra 1d4.
Alright, so it's
So
8
you
plus
hit it
19
for-
right now.
That's a lot of damage.
Plus we're gonna do the roll d4. Because I'm blessed. And then we're gonna do the extra one for me being big.
Plus D4.
Alright.
Bless your heart.
Oh, that extra
And then
D4 from Bless is just for attack, not damage, also.
Oh man. Alright, fine.
But yeah, you strike through him with your psychic shadow blade. As you cut through this thing, it kind of almost like it starts to fall a little bit, but regains itself quickly, trying to escape. And you get your sneak attack on it as well. It seems you wounded it pretty hard.
Damn, that's a strong fucker. Alright, going in with my silver.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the what's it called? The blessed. There we go. So it's 21.
That'll hit. So you swing with your other rapier as you strike this wasp for 10 more damage.
Okay. Shit. How big is the wasp?
As big as you.
As big as me right now?
Yeah.
Fuck.
You still hasted, right?
Huh?
Still hasted, right?
Yeah, I get another action. Can I grab onto it and try to keep it from flying away?
Yeah, you could
Or
try to
just start
grapple it.
pulling
Sure.
it?
That would be it's strength versus strength if you want to try to hold on to it and pull it back.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay. Make a strength ability check. And it's going to roll its strength or dex, whichever one's higher, which I
Can
think.
I do the roll again?
What roll again?
Can I do a D4 or a blessed or something? Does it work here?
No, this is not a savings throw. This is an ability check. It isn't
Alright.
It is an attack though. Yeah, add the D4. Okay, that's pretty good.
22.
Okay. You grab on to this thing's stinger, trying not to get your hands messed up while holding on to it. As you stop its movement, it's still grasping onto Lulu, but you've stopped it from moving forward.
I'm gonna get fucked up here.
All
I
right.
don't care.
Let me add,
Help me, Toya!
let me add these guys to the initiative.
You also
here.
get an advantage on your strength checks while you're enlarged. Not that it matters here, necessarily.
What does Lulu do?
Lulu, can she make a strength check to break free?
Yeah, go and have her make a strength savings throw. See if she breaks out of this wasp's grasp. And there'll be another strength on strength.
Does she get like anything from being close to Elgin or something? Is she close enough?
Ooh, she breaks free too. No, Elgin's too far away. Lulu is released from this wasp grasp as you're holding on to it. The other two look very honed in on her still as she breaks loose.
Alright, I want her to do a trumpet blast on him. Could she keep moving?
You can move her from you want to, but they will get opportunity attacks if she moves out of the range.
What else can she do? Let's see. Can I just do the first three actions here? Trumpet of blasting, and I can't do the aura or the magic weapons or something?
Correct.
Action.
Do you want to
Oh,
hold her
man.
action?
Yeah, it's gonna take me a while to kind of think about what she can do.
Okay, that's going to bring us to the Hell Wasp that you're holding on to the stinger of. It is going to turn around to you and try to just shove its stinger into you, Stab. But it does not. As soon as it misses with its stinger, it leans towards you and takes a swipe with its massive talons. Which I think that one will hit you.
Yeah. Wait. I got +2 to AC. That's it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It
Damn.
strikes you for 21 piercing damage.
Let's go ahead and half that.
That's the end of its turn. Hayes.
I'm faced with a difficult decision here.
There's a lot going on right now.
What can I see? Can I see like what's going on with Lulu?
Absolutely. They're up right in the middle of the air right now. Stab's trying to wrestle her back from 3 fucking death tier wasps.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to look this hellhound in his dumb face, and I'm going to use my. Oh, fucking A. How do I want to do this? Okay.
Who's restrained, Jamie?
The wasp you're holding on to the stinger of.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. I've been thinking up to this point, but I just want to be sure that I'm doing this right. Okay. Yep, this is what we're gonna do. All right, I am going to cast. Where is it? Okay, I'm going to cast Misty Step and appear just on the other side of this area here, and as I come out of the Misty Step, I'll say, please do not make me regret this. I'm not... please don't kill me, Mr. Giant. And then I'll say, but in a moment. And I'm going to turn and look at the waspses down here, and I hope this works. I'm going to be real upset if it doesn't. I'm going to drop my concentration on haste.
Oh. Stab. You feel the speed, the energy fading from you as you now feel absurdly tired. What happens when haste is dropped from somebody?
They can't move or take an action until it loses a turn, essentially.
Okay, you feel out of energy just floating in the air right now, Stab.
No.
As your grip weakens on this wasp. Go ahead, Hayes.
And I am going to cast Control Winds.
Ooh.
At 5th level. And I'm going to cast the strongest downdraft that I possibly can directly on top of these wasps. And as I cast this, I'm going to spend some sorcery points, and I'm going to cast it as a heightened spell. And is going to give them disadvantage on their saving throws that they need to make. So I cause a sustained blast of strong wind to blow downward from the top of this cube. And a creature in it has to make a strength saving throw. And on a failed save, the creature is knocked prone.
This is a 100-foot cube?
Yes.
Okay, where can we... where's the cube going?
Let me do the cube. I'll draw the cube.
Please do the cube. I need to know who's getting force pushed to the ground.
Hold on, I gotta make this. I gotta zoom out of the map here. That's 100 by 100. Damn, it's hard to get this right on the money. There we go. And I'm going to put it. Why is this on this corner? Damn it, hold on. Let me do it from down here. It's 100. This is 100. Dude, why do I get like decimal points? Can I just like snap to it? There we go. I will cast it. Here.
Okay,
I'm
so
leading them. I'm leading their trajectory.
That's would that affect you?
It's
I'll
not in
tell
the
you
air.
what. Well, they don't have to be in the air. I will spend then, because that's a good point and fair. Where is it? An additional 1 sorcery point to add the careful spell to it, and I can allow up to 5 creatures to automatically succeed the saving throw.
Okay. So
And so Stab and myself will succeed that saving throw. Everybody else in it has disadvantage.
what about Lulu?
Lulu as well then.
Okay.
It's up to 5 creatures.
So this happens at the beginning of their turn if they start in it. Is that right? Or when they
If
enter
they
it?
start in it.
All right. So this massive amount of wind just almost seemingly from nowhere as you twirl your hands and shove downward, starts shoving everything in this massive vicinity towards the ground. Stab, you can see these wasps struggling to stay in the air right now. I don't think they make a check yet, but they will once their turn starts. Oh yeah, and the dog too. Is having trouble standing up. Is that the end of your turn?
The only other thing would be right as I casted Misty Step. Some lightning would have arced off of me and done 5 damage to that dog.
Fuck that dog.
Okay.
Oh, actually, never mind. It wasn't lightning or thunder damage. He doesn't take it. It didn't
Oh.
happen. Fake
Okay.
news.
In that case, air elemental Doya.
Can Lulu take advantage of them being thrown down?
Did you want to use her action now? They're not thrown down
Yeah.
yet until they take their turn and have to try to resist the wind.
Oh, can we wait after that and then take the turn?
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Okay.
Doya.
Okay, so Haze just blew a 5th level spell to totally ruin my chances of going on that side of the map.
That's
Thanks,
true.
Abe.
No air Doya over that air, huh? You could try.
Yeah, I could probably like slip in there but how high up are the wasps compared to say me? I know you said they came down and didn't get
55
time to
feet
get
off
out.
the ground right now.
55 feet off the ground. We just got her back. We can't lose her this time. This is not a great place to be. Not at all. So I'm going to eat an attack RT from this chain devil because I'm going to fly up to 55 feet because I have 90 feet of flying speed.
Mm-hmm. So you start flying upward. The chain devil will lash out at you, but I think miss this time, right?
That will actually miss.
First time it's missed
Yay.
on you.
And we're just going to slam this closest bug with multi-attack. So we're going to do 2 slams.
Yeah. Slam. And welcome to the drill.
I think both of those hit as you hit this wasp that's flying in the air that looks like it's already struggling to stay up. How much damage is that total?
That's going to be 23 total.
Pretty good. It's pretty good damage.
Wait, why is it 23?
Oh,
you
wait.
add 2?
11 plus 14. Sorry. 34.
34.
34.
Oh shit! What was the first number you said?
I forgot the
I'm
actual
lagging,
bludgeoning
dude.
damage off the.
I need to
crit.
know what the difference is. Let's change his health. Okay, I'll tell you what. You
It
said
added
34?
11.
I got it.
Damn, those things have a lot of health.
There we go. You bashed him. Bashed him good.
Can I roll the whirlwind recharge?
Yes.
Hey.
What does that do?
He got his whirlwind power back. It's one of his attacks. He can only use if it recharges. That'll take us to some hellhounds. The first hellhound was with you, Hayes, as it runs in front of Kostchtchie and over to you. And as it's running by Kostchtchie, he leans down with his maw wide and takes a bite at this thing. And he definitely hits it for 16 piercing damage as he takes a chunk out of this thing's back.
What is it?
What is what?
What is he biting?
The hellhound that ran by. Actually, that should be a little bit lower.
Oh, okay.
There it was.
Oh,
but,
Kostchtchie's. Oh, that's right. He's the giant. Sorry.
but the hellhound will run up to you and try to do a bite.
Does it get pushed down from the wind?
Oh yeah, it did run into the wind. When it enters that field, a roll has to happen, right, Hayes?
Huh?
When they enter the wind for the first time, they have to make a savings throw, right?
That is correct.
What's the kind of savings throw?
That would be a strength saving throw.
Does a 15 fail or succeed?
That fails.
Okay.
Yeah.
It runs up
So
to
it
you,
falls prone.
struggling to lift as it falls onto the ground right at your feet.
It would technically have fallen prone then right when it entered, like right there.
Oh yeah, it would have had to run in there, so it would be prone right here. That'll stop its movement then, as it's not able to reach you. That'll take us to some more hellhounds.
I'll look at Kostchtchie and say, "See, I brought you lunch. You don't need to fight us."
This one will run up to Elgin, who is currently wrapped up in these chains. The other one will run up to... Well, Doria's flying, right? And Elgin's
90 feet or whatever.
the only one on the ground then. And run up to Elgin as well. And they're going to start trying to do some stuff to you. Both of them are going to take a deep breath as they blow flames across your body, Elgin. I need you to make
Ask them not to.
dexterity savings throw with disadvantage. Twice.
Flames get blown down.
Okay.
Poor Elgin. Elgin's left on the ground.
Oh.
So
Yeah, I failed.
the-
I'm dead.
the first one
No.
succeeds. It's supposed to be a 12,
Is he blessed
not
still?
a 10.
Can he do the bless on the saves?
Oh yeah, you're still blessed, Elgin. So roll a d4
Well, I
for
rolled
that.
a crit fail on one, so it won't
Oh yeah, you
matter.
did. No, that won't matter.
Oh shit.
So you're gonna
Yeah,
take
another one, so 13. See, I failed.
you're gonna
Go
take
get this over with.
half of 16, and then you're gonna take a full 11. They rolled terribly. As you take
that's a lot. A lot of
19
dice.
fire damage, and they're both gonna try to recharge. One does, one does not. That's the end of the hellhounds. Kostchtchie spits out the flesh of this hellhound and continues roaring and bellowing throughout the chasm. Another hellhound starts his turn in the wind, so he's going to have to make a savings throw immediately. Does a 16 succeed?
That fails.
Okay, he immediately is
Yeah.
knocked prone. There's prone. Next up is the Chain Devil, who looks around for a moment to see Doya up in the sky and stab 2, and you guys are 55 feet above the ground, right?
Yeah, something like that.
She
Okay.
told us.
So, I don't think he can hit either of y'all. He's gonna move up once, and
On to Elgin?
no, he's
Okay.
he's moving towards Elgin.
Oh, shit.
And as soon as he
I'm
gets
sorry,
within
dude.
10 feet of you, we'll have him stop right there. He takes his chains and starts just lashing you, Elgin. One of those is going to hit you for 15 slashing damage. And as he's whipping these chains, the other 3 chains are going to go up into the air, flying at you, or 2 of them are flying at you, Stab, and try to grab onto your ankles and lash at you. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh. Let's see what happens there.
It finally happened.
Explodes. He explodes.
It tries to wrap around you, but it starts to wrap around the other chain. Let's have it make another attack and see if it actually fully wraps around the other chain.
Yes!
As that chain flies and tries to swipe at you, Stab, it swings around perfectly and catches the other chain lunging at you. The other chain's not able to reach as both of them kind of tangled fall to the ground, trying to rip apart from each other. And the last chain just stays wrapped around you, Elgin. And that's the end of Chain Devil's turn. Next up will be 2 other wasps that are currently flying in the air in these winds. They will make strength saving throws. Is that with disadvantage because they're in the air?
It is with disadvantage because I used meta magic
Oh, okay.
to heighten the spell.
So let's see if they stay airborne. One definitely does not. The other one does, as he's able to resist being pressed down to the ground. This first one falls down 55 feet because the wind's pushing him down. I don't know if they...
It's a d6 per 10 feet. If you're
Yeah, I'm trying to think how the
doing
winds
fall
push him
damage.
down. If it's like just a sudden cut of flight, or if it's like a shove down to the ground. Oh, I mean to move him down. Shove down to the ground. I think that'd be
Well,
a loss of flight because
says-
they lose their ability.
It says it's a sustained blast of strong wind.
Okay, so that would be a shove down then. So if he's 55 feet up, that would be 5d6. As he gets shoved to the ground, just you see this wasp falling, Stab, and just clamber onto the ground, right spread out in front of it on its stomach, and it takes 14 damage. It is still alive, but it is pressed onto the ground, prone right now.
Are these 2 still in the air?
This one hasn't gone yet, and this one resisted being pushed down.
Okay.
If they succeed the saving throws, anything happen, Hayes?
No.
Okay. The Hell Wasp that did not get knocked prone.
It is difficult terrain, but that's it.
Okay. It's going to try and grapple Lulu with any of these attacks. Instead of doing its damage, it's going to try to just grab onto her. I think her AC is much higher than that.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Misses.
That will miss. And it will try with its other attack.
Aww.
As it grabs onto Lulu once again, or a different one does. And let's see, where's the grapple? There it is.
All right. Can I use Lulu's turn now?
Nope, it is currently not mid-turn. You gotta do it at the beginning of one.
Okay.
As this wasp starts flying higher and higher. And since it's difficult air, it can only go half its speed, so it can only go 30 feet this time. 25. It starts to fly up the cliff at this point as it scoots over towards the side. It still has a little bit ways to go, but next turn it'll start getting over some of the ledges and be a little bit out of sight if you're not in the air with it. But it's still just barely visible by everyone on the ground. It's going to be the end of its turn. Did you want to use Lulu now, Sab?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, what's she gonna do?
She's gonna do a strength check.
Okay. Well, no, she already did a strength check on one of her turns. You held her action, so now this would be something completely different. She wouldn't have the opportunity to break the grapple again because she already tried this
Can
round.
I point blank trumpet her?
Yeah, I don't see why not. She could twist her trump upward and just kind of blow.
All right. Let's do that because I don't know what else to do.
What trumpet?
Trumpet of blasting. Let me go ahead and link that. How do I do that?
I thought grapple was contested.
It is, but Lulu's already contested a grapple this round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Stab didn't know what to do with her afterwards, so he asked if he could just hold the rest of Lulu's turn until later.
I honestly thought they'd all go prone, and I wanted to blast all 3 of them at once.
Question for you, Jamie. When this wasp got blown to the ground, does that count as like leaving the area that I'm at?
Yes. Yes, it would.
So I can slam the heck out of it?
I really want to say you can't because it's being shoved to the ground. I don't know how you'd lash your wind hand out to do a slam on it while that's happening, but it is moving out of your range, and you were right next to it, so yeah, go ahead and take an opportunity attack. Okay, so it made no difference. Oh, wait, was that a crit fail?
That was a crit fail.
Oh. Do I get an attack on it if it falls?
Look, I'll be nice this one last time, okay? But when things are happening, I need it in the moment. No more going backsies. No more. No more. That's the last one.
Save my nice time for next time.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll save your nice time for next time. But Doya, I need you to make a strength savings throw.
Okay.
Okay, that succeeds, right, Hayes?
Let's see. That does succeed.
Okay, as you reach in to try and hit this wasp as being ripped down, you yourself get caught up in these currents of wind, shoving you to the ground almost, Doya, but you're able to pull your arm back out, kind of in a curve motion, before you get sucked down to the ground. All right, now it's Elgin's turn. No, sorry, Lulu wanted to do a trumpet. We got interrupted. She's doing her trumpet of blasting?
Yeah.
Okay, so she turns her trunk upwards and just blows out this deafening, tremendously loud toot of her horn, as this wasp needs to make a Constitution savings throw. Oh,
Fails.
He fails, which means this creature is deafened now from the amount of force it took from this trumpet, and it's going to take 5d6 thunder damage. So it's going to take 16 thunder damage.
It's something.
Yep, there we go. Okay, now Elgin, you're still grappled. You could try to break free though.
Sure. Let's see.
You were. Well, no, you might be free.
5. Well, it's a 19.
Well, you're still blessed.
SD4.
Yeah. So it's a 21.
Elgin,
21?
you break free of this chain finally as you shove it off. And you see that you are surrounded right now with a devil approaching you, as well as all of your allies have either moved across the battlefield or flown off.
Bubble Hearth.
Misty Step.
Give him a kiss.
What would you like to do, Elgin?
Fuck it. I'm gonna die anyway. So, we're gonna do
Dynamite.
Spear Shroud. That's gonna be my bonus action.
Spear Shroud?
And
Okay.
this is gonna be radiant damage on the Spear Shroud. And fuck it, I'm just gonna start swinging. Cause Yeah, that's all I got. Actually, no. As a matter of fact, this motherfucker right here. He can eat one of those.
Ooh.
There.
So you cast this aura of radiance around you. I believe at the start of their turn, that's when it starts affecting them, right? Or is it right now?
I believe. Well, it says.
Oh, it's
from
it
what I
buffs
see,
your
it
attacks.
says-
I gotcha.
Yeah, it busts my attacks.
So any attack you make
Within
deals
10 feet of me.
1d8. And the Chain Devil is within 10 feet of you, so this will lash out at him as well. As you fire off this guiding bolt, and it just slams into the Chain Devil as he falls back to one knee, clasping at his chest. Seems you hit him really good. And then a little bit of after radiance effect just lings out and just stabs him good for another 8 damage. Wow. For a total of, what was that,
Yeah, total
18?
18. Yeah.
All right. Here we go. He's looking pretty hurt, but he stands back up on his feet after recovering from your blow. Definitely taken aback a little bit, but now still staring daggers at you.
That is the end of my turn.
All right, let's get this effect off of you as well.
God damn, just nothing is going well. This sucks.
This takes us to round 5. Stab. You are still holding on to a wasp right now by its stinger. Another one fell prone, and another one has Lulu and is flying off.
Is this one not affected by the wind or something?
It never had its turn. It went before Hayes.
Okay, I want to let go and just fly towards. Oops. And keep flying towards Lulu. We'll probably get an attack.
He definitely
Why
will.
can't I move anymore? Yeah.
I don't know. Why can't you move?
Okay. So I want to like kind of lance my rapier into this thing and try to pin it to the ground, kind of like how you do bugs. You know what I mean?
You're trying to stab through him and pin him to the wall?
Yeah, or whatever's there.
Okay, well, roll real well and let's see what happens.
Oh, I'm gonna use my lucky.
All right.
All right. Let's do +4 because I'm blessed.
All right, so the +4 is just to attack, not damage. And I promise you a 27 already hits.
He's still enlarged.
I'm still doing it too. Oh, and if I'm still enlarged, I get another D4.
The enlarged D4 damage you can do.
Oh, that's for damage?
One of them, the enlarged, you get a 1d4 for damage. The bless, you get a 1d4 for attack.
Okay.
So you stab into this hell wasp. And well, let me ask you this: Are you actually wanting to pin him? Because you have the option right now. Instead of dealing damage, you can grapple him and instead skewer him to the wall and try to hold him there and do a little bit of damage still.
I want to skewer him and hold him to the wall.
Okay, in that case, because technically when you grapple, you're not supposed to do any damage, but since you described it coolly, you can do just do your regular damage and negate your sneak attack. Does that sound good?
Okay.
Okay, this wasp is pinned into this wall as you stab through him for 10 piercing damage and is now grappled by you by holding him, through with your giant rapier.
I did the damage roll, so it's just 12.
Okay.
And while I'm at it, can I do my bonus action?
You can.
All right. I'm going to try to decapitate it with my offhand, with my shadow blade.
Now, are you actually trying to decapitate it?
Why?
Because we talked about this a long time ago. It's called shots. So if you want a chance to do something extra, you can, but there's huge consequences and penalties to try and achieve it.
I just want to try to kill it.
Okay.
So let's just do that.
Go ahead and take a swipe.
Yeah, just swing at it.
All right, so the rapier, right?
Yep.
All right, there it is. And let's do the thing.
You get 1d4 for your enlarge.
Oh yeah. Hold on though. That's something.
Are you still using your
All right.
Shadow Blade?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had your rapier out. Okay.
I know
then-
I pinned him with the rapier, and then I'm using the shadow blade because I figured the shadow blade might disappear. You know.
I got you. Okay, so your left hand is pinning him. I thought your right hand was. So you skewer through this hell wasp, and while he's held, you run your Shadow Blade up on him, which does damage him a bit more for 7 damage.
Okay. End my turn.
Okay, that brings us to Lulu, who can try to escape this grapple now if you want her to.
She will. She is going. Let me do this. Saving. Normal. Ah, shit. Can I use a lucky on her?
No, you can't. Unfortunately, she does not have lucky, so you can't extend it to her. She tries to break free, and this wasp still is holding on to her, though.
Can I do an action still?
Yeah, that's a freebie at the start of her turn.
I want to do protection. Oh, where did it go? How come it went down here? Oh, let me just link it to you. Did it do it? No, that's not what I wanted. Hold on. Is it? Does that? Can I like say I want advantage against wasps or something like that?
So you touch a willing creature. Protection grants several benefits. Creatures of this type have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. The target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed. Yeah, you could cast that on. Who are you casting that on?
Lulu, so she doesn't get grappled by wasps anymore. Will it protect against that?
It'll impose disadvantage from wasps on her, I suppose. But I don't think that's choosable. This is only against good and evil, which is aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. Which wasp is more.
I was gonna say, as a general rule of thumb, animals tend to not be good or evil.
Well, actually, hold on. Let me check something. These are
hell wasps, fiends.
Yeah, these are classified as fiends. So yeah, you could do fiend stab.
Oh, well, then there you go.
Okay, let's do that. And anything to like get her an advantage.
Okay, this will end the bless effect though, because it's another concentration spell. If you do this,
yeah, do it.
okay. Stab, Elgin, and Lulu are no longer blessed.
Do they get something bad from it though?
No, it's just you're no longer
Okay,
blessed.
cool.
But Lulu's protected
All right.
against hell
We
wasp.
just know that we're not your favorites.
Sorry, dude.
Is that the end of Lulu's turn, or is she doing anything else?
I don't think she can do anything else. Could she? No, she can't move or do nothing.
She is currently grappled. Okay, in that case, moving on to this hell wasp, which is in a bit of a strange spot. The winds are shoving it down, but it's being held onto by Stab through his rapier, keeping it on the wall, so it just kind of stays airborne. I guess it's going to try
to
to.
against the wall.
It's going to have to. Say what?
I think you're out of initiative order. The one behind Stab is the next up.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Thank you, Doy. I appreciate that. It's supposed to be this guy, who is this one actually flying still? He is.
It
He has to
do
make
the
a save
strength
against
check.
Hayes' winds.
Correct. With disadvantage.
Oh, you roll one more time. And he
He is
also
on the ground.
goes plummeting to the ground.
Can I roll the damage?
Yeah, if you want to. 5d6. He falls and crashes into the ground, taking 14 damage. This thing's looking pretty busted up as it struggles to push itself off the ground but can't. Which is just going to end its turn. Hayes, you're up.
All right, I'm immediately looking at Kostchtchie and saying, remember who your captors and who your liberators were. Please do not let me regret this. And I'll step over here and I'm going to cast Thunder Wave. I'm going to cast it at second level. And I'm going to cast it on both of these chains. Because it's in a cube in front of me. And assuming that these chains can't make Constitution saving throws, that's 17 damage.
Yeah, they can't make any Constitution saving throws. This thunder energy just sweeps over them, and the chains seem completely unaffected.
But they need to be pushed 10 feet away from me. It's not the damage, it's the push.
They get pushed a bit, which yanks on Kostchtchie's arms, but they don't go anywhere. These chains look different than any other chain you've seen in Avernus so far.
Okay. Do I have anything that's a bonus action that would do anything? I don't think I do. So I believe that is going to be end of turn. Yep, that's it.
Okay. Air Elemental Doya.
Well, Doya is looking around, surveying the battlefield from 50 feet in the air, and realizing Elgin is in a tight spot, so he's going to fly down over here because nothing is around him. And you know what? Yeah, we'll go here. Go there. And we're going to go with a whirlwind.
All right. The Chain Devil's no longer inside of this tar. He is above ground, so he will make a strength savings throw as regular. And fail. This chain can't really make strength savings throws. So I'll say since you're throwing the Chain Devil, that chain's going to go with him. How much damage is that?
So it's going to be 13 from the whirlwind, and he gets flung 20 feet in a random direction. Gets knocked prone. And if he hits...
Roll a d9. Or a d8, sorry.
8.
Okay. 20 feet?
Yes, if he strikes an object such as a wall or floor, he takes 3 damage for every 10 feet.
He flies into these winds that Hayes is channeling. And it's when a creature enters it, the roll happens, right, Hayes?
Yeah.
He's going to be double
You're
prone.
muted, by the way, Hayes.
Say again?
When a creature enters your field, that's when the roll triggers, right?
That is correct. If they enter or start their turn there.
Okay, well, this one has entered it, but regains his footing standing up against these winds. How much extra damage does he take, Doyle?
So he was from 20 feet, so 6 questions.
Mm-hmm.
My spell will also knock him prone, so he's prone no matter what,
Oh.
because he failed my part.
He's prone
He's double prone.
8 different ways.
And did he hit that wasp when he entered the field?
Oh, yeah. He would have. He would have slammed right into him.
It
I guess
both
it would
take
be- he
6
would bounce
damage.
there. They both take 6 more?
Yeah.
All right. It's him there, and that knocks the wasp down there. All right, things are looking better now. Is that the end of your turn, Doyle?
We're going to go ahead and burn a 1d8 from a first level spell just to top myself off, because I think I'm about to be fighting hellhounds alone.
This chain got flung away too.
Is that Cahin? Is that the chain's name?
No, that's me misspelling chain.
I'm like, that's fucking cool. It's an anagram for chain. I caught it.
You caught it. I should have been clever about it, huh? You regain your whirlwind. Is what? Wait, 1d8. That's a heal, isn't it?
That's my heal.
Oh, okay.
And you're right. Slash roll 1d6.
These three are just ready to be fucked.
Still got whirlwind.
All right, that's going to take us to some hounds. This first one is going to stand up from being prone. Is it every time, as long as they're in this field, they can potentially be permanently prone, Hayes?
Say again?
Is there any, like, diminishing returns or anything on this, or do they just constantly have to succeed, or they get proned again?
They constantly have to succeed, but they don't have to make the, it's not with disadvantage
Okay.
after the initial thing.
So this one's going to try to stand up.
He barely succeeds.
And he gets back up. Where's the... There it is. It's still difficult. It's difficult terrain, though, right? These things are fast.
It is.
Still gonna make it. It's 10, 20, 30.
Well, it's like difficult if he's flying against it.
Oh,
So,
I gotcha.
If he's moving laterally, it kind of makes no difference.
Okay. This one runs up to you, and what's he gonna do? He is going to inhale and try to breathe some fire onto you.
Okay.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw to try to half this. Okay, so that is a fail, as this thing breathes fire onto you for 24 damage as you are engulfed in a cone of flames. And I need
It will
you...
still be halved.
Oh, she resisted to fire, yeah. You could have halved it. Okay, so
Yeah,
as
I
you
could
take...
have gotten a quarter.
as you take 12 fire damage, and I need to make a concentration check.
Okay. And that will be with advantage.
Extra win.
Yeah, you feel unfazed getting hit by these fires, as it doesn't do near as much to you as it looked like it would, and you maintain your concentration on the storm that's raging in the chasm. Does this hellhound get fire powers back? It does, as its breath recharges. Next will be the squad on Elgin, which is also with Doyen now. One of them is going to take a deep breath and breathe fire on you again, Elgin. So I need you to make a dexterity savings throw.
Arm.
That is a success.
So 19.
You will take 12 fire damage from this hellhound. The other one, seeing how wounded you are, tries to dive in and bite you. And it will have advantage with its pack tactics. But I don't think a 15 hits you. As you're reeling from all this swarm of blows from chains and dogs and everything, you still hold your shield up as its maw scrapes against it. You're barely able to hold your arm up how wounded you are, but you are able to stave off this blow. That brings us to Kostchtchie, who is still screaming and yelling. He turns to you for a moment, Hayes, while screaming. And just, and the same voice, "Free me!"
What are you talking about? You don't see what I'm doing here.
And that'll take us to another hellhound, this one over here, who is going to try to stand up. He does not. He is just shoved on that ground. He is not moving.
Good boy.
Next will be the Chain Devil, who, since he is in your winds, will try to stand up.
Sit.
I think he will stay down, but no, nothing's in his range. Well, no. What can he do here?
Can you do anything when proned? I thought you just couldn't do nothing.
You can attack while prone. It's only just disadvantage. What chains? Sorry, I'm just reading for a second. Okay, so yeah, he's just stuck to the ground right now, so he can't do anything. That's going to take us to the other two Hell Wasps, which are also prone or stuck in some ways or another. We'll start with this one. They will try to get back up. It is stuck to the ground. The other one over here will try to break out of your grapple, Stab, first. Make a... Hey, is it contested every time? It's still contested, right?
Yep, as long as I'm concentrating on it.
No. I mean, like, if Stab's grappling it. So it'll be Stab's strength?
Yes.
Okay, Stab, make a strength check.
Well, it would be a saving throw, but I mean, that would have been a fucking huge success either way.
So you maintain holding this wasp into the wall as it's just trying to lash out. It will try to sting you still, but it will do so at disadvantage. Which I don't think it does. Nope. You're able to stay out of its range as it's constantly just poking its stinger at you. Elgin.
Well, I guess I'll do the smart thing.
Yeah, play smart. Go in the wind.
5, 10. This is all tar, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna... Oh shit, there's really not even a good place to go. I guess I will go over, like, here. And yeah.
Yeah.
We're not really sure what the hell else I would do.
You got any potions?
I'm going to dump all of my lay on hands into me, if that's what you're asking.
No, order that. You said you didn't know what else to do. I was like, I got an action.
Yeah, I'm gonna... That's about all I can do at this point. So yeah, I'm gonna heal myself back up to 62.
He's back in the fight.
Tanky boy.
It worked. And that's my action.
Okay. In that case, that's going to bring us to round 6. Stab.
Okay, do I still get my bonus action if one hand is stabbing against him into the wall?
Since you were using your offhand to hold him against the wall, you'd be able to make one strike with your right hand.
Okay. Do I get advantage with it since, he's pretty much held in place?
I'm gonna say no in this case. You're having to exert too much force to hold him down. To get a crisp and clear shot to have advantage, you would swing normal.
Okay. I'm still gonna go for the damage. Alright, so Stab's gonna use his dominant hand with the Shadow Blade and swipe at him.
Alright, that's gonna hit. Go ahead and show your Shadow Blade. Alright. So you stab and rake your Shadow Blade across this thing, leaving this deep purple psionic looking mark across this thing's body. And as soon as you slash through it, while you don't see any blood or viscera when you stab through it, it stops fluttering its wings and flailing and just goes limp, releasing Lulu, who hastily scoots away from this thing.
Ooh. Okay. All right. So, do I still have an action, or was that it?
You maintained your grapple and then you swung with your main hand. So I would say that should be. You can still move technically.
Okay. Stab's looking around, and he's like, "Man, I really want to free this guy because I feel like he'll help us out." So he wants to go over there, and maybe his big ass can like do something about the chain. Hold on a second. I wasn't counting.
Oh, it didn't count. Okay.
Do I get like what is it called? Opportunity attacks if I'm still flying?
You're way in the air right now. You're 55 feet above the ground. Those two wasps are on the ground.
All right, Lulu, let's go. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30. Can I dash, or was that it?
Dash is an action.
Okay, so this is as far as I can go, but I'm going towards here.
Okay. And it's Lulu's turn now. You can move her too if you want.
All right, so Lulu's is just gonna, oops. 10, 15, 20.
I think she would. I don't want to be the narc here, but to be fair, I think she'd have to make the Constitution save or the Strength save.
I thought she was immune to it from the wind.
Downdraft.
Yeah, you gave her safe spell or whatever. She was one of the targets.
Oh, okay, yeah, I did. Okay, all right, never mind.
5, 10. Can I aim downwards and be out of range with my trumpet?
Thank you for being honest, though.
Look, I'm trying to be honest.
You can aim at a 30-foot cone towards the ground, yeah, if you wanted to.
Will I still be out of range?
Yeah, it's 30 feet. You could be just 10 feet away from him and just.
Alright, I'm just gonna try to get. What's the range look like on this? Can I get all three of these guys?
Yes.
Alright, let's. Can I do it from? I'd have to be this close.
Yes.
Okay, and then can I move towards stab afterwards?
Yeah, you
with
still
the
have movement.
remaining thing. Okay, I want to do that. I'm gonna
20,
blast
25.
these guys. Hold on. 20. And then with my last movement, move here towards stab.
Okay. What type of blasting are we doing? The blasting or the sparkles?
It could just be my dumb brain, but I feel like the blasting would be better.
Okay.
So we're gonna go for that.
So I
Wait,
gotta make
hold on a second. Let me read that. Because I thought Eldrin did radiant damage, but he didn't count it. Yeah, and this one's all radiant. So I'm gonna do blasting.
Okay. They gotta make some Constitution saving throws. I'll do the 2 for the wasps. There's 1 and 2. So that's a success and a failure. So
Do they do disadvantage because they're prone?
No, Constitution wouldn't have anything to do with it.
Do I get all three of them?
I'm only doing the wasp right now. Hold on.
Okay.
So the first one will take half of 5d6. Yep.
Wait, it says
23
something about something that are being held down.
What are you reading?
Non-magical objects in the cone that
So
that
the
aren't
wasps
being
are
held or worn.
definitely not objects in this case.
Oh, okay.
But if you were doing this to like a sword, or if you were aiming at a thing, you could obliterate it with thunder damage, essentially.
Oh.
But the first wasp will take 12 thunder damage. It's still buzzing, but just barely. The second one will take the full damage. It was 23, right? Yeah. The second one, you see this green viscous fluid just flying out of sections of its head as it screeches out, flails its legs in the air, and then stops moving. Which
time
wasp
for the
are you?
guy.
And the chain devil will need to make Constitution savings throw. He will succeed, so he will take 12 damage.
Oh shit! I might as well finish him off. But we're gonna move out of range. All right. So Lulu moves with me.
Okay.
End of turn.
All right, that takes us to our very wounded prone wasp here that's going to try to stand up or get up. And he fails. He is held towards the ground. As you see it on the ground, it can't stand, and it starts crawling. Just under to where you are, still trying to stand. Like, you know how, like, you see a wasp that's like on your windshield driving a car, and it just keeps trying to lift its leg or something, and it can't, keeps putting it back down. It's doing that over and over as it crawls under you, trying to lift up, but it just can't.
Fucking mind-controlled ass wasp or something.
Hayes.
All right. I'm gonna start casting some shit. First, I'm going to imbue this with some meta magic. I'm going to use Heightened Spell, which will force a creature to make a saving throw with disadvantage. And then I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt at 5th level in a straight line south of me.
Oh shit, that's so cool. It's like that Smash Bros. Thoron.
And it is a 100-foot range. So it goes beyond the map.
Damn.
How wide is it?
Just 5 feet, one row.
Now you could theoretically, like, I know it's one row, but we don't have to go specifically by the grid. You could literally, like, be right here and blast down that line and hit the Chain Devil and the Hellhound and these chains and just all sorts of shit.
If you're cool with that, sure.
Yeah, I don't see why
Like,
that makes sense.
I didn't know I could move half.
Hey, we're theatrics of cool here, not theatrics of you have to obey the fucking grid. You blah blah blah. No, fuck that. You blast lightning
Okay.
down the line on a shitload of creatures. But you gotta hold shift. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, there you go.
But you can't end your turn there. You just scoot over just for
No,
position.
I'm not. Oh, I will not be ending my turn here, sir. So that is
Whoa.
going to be. They all need to make a dex save with disadvantage or take 42 damage.
That's the Hellhound.
Yeah, die.
That's the Chain Devil. The chains would auto fail. Let me see. I don't think they're immune to lightning. Let me check.
Yeah. Anything else they're immune to?
You guys actually, I could go ahead and say it because you've used them both and y'all should know now. The only two immunities they have are psychic and thunder damage. So there you go. Your lightning
Go buy lottery tickets.
goes through both the chains and then the last Hellhound. Let's roll for him. Everyone fails.
Yeah.
You get
It's a fail
42
party.
damage. You get 42 damage, and you get 42 damage.
So let's describe this from a Doya perspective. Doya, you see these hellhounds that turn to you bearing fangs, and you just hear this swift sound of not thunder, but almost like a slight cackling sound as a beam of bright, blinding light flies in front of you, and you see the hellhound in the back literally just turn to ash in your face. Hayes, your blast goes through everything in front of you and turns it into nothing.
I just look at my hands
That's dead.
they're like smoking.
That's dead.
Thoron.
And that's dead. Let me find. There's that. Where's that guy? There's that. And the last hellhound got turned into ash. Right there. Also, immediately something happens as the Chain Devil now is no more just an incinerated corpse with lightning energy still cackling over his body. All of these chains just drop to the ground and stop moving. And at the same moment, the chains that were binding Kostchtchie's arms fall to the ground.
Oh no!
He lets out another roar of anger, but it's not his turn yet. Go ahead, Hayes. Anything else?
I think we're cool. Let him free.
Okay. Then in that case, I'll just my celebration is very short-lived. I will use my tempestuous magic to gust the air around me and allow me to move up to 10 feet. And I will 5, 10, land right over here. And I will. Can I? Is it a bonus action to? Hold on, I gotta check something. That's your. Okay, I think I have to. Fuck. Yeah. All right. I'm leaving the wind still blowing, and that is gonna be the end of my turn. End of turn.
Okay.
Fuck.
Air Elemental Doya.
Air Elemental Doya is a little aroused by all this lightning and thunder around me. Okay, I gotta bring it up a level myself now. And he's just going to slam the dog right in front of him. Twice. And apparently he was thrown off his game by that display of weather magic.
What can I do
work
with
with pleasure.
a crit fail with an air elemental?
Slight breeze comes across the battlefield.
He'll fart cloud now.
I'll tell you what. Since you just crit failed the first one, you can't seem to. It's like your form's not cooperating with you briefly, as you just blow gentle breezes across this hellhound with both your attacks instead. Kind of kindling its fire, glowing all over its body a little bit. 'Cause, you blew on the heat.
Well, that's all I got. Actually, know what? I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move this way.
Okay. That will bring us to a hellhound. Which one? Oh, the one you just blew gentle breezes at. It's gonna turn and angrily bite into you, or bite into your winds. Oh, and it will hit for 17 total damage, divvied out via 11 piercing and 3 fire. So I believe you take 5 piercing damage.
Okay, cool. I was about to ask if that was magical or not.
And I don't think you're immune to fire or
No.
resistant to fire, so you just take the full 3 damage of that. And that's all the dog can do. Things are looking much better now. Until Kostchtchie's turn. So, Kostchtchie with his hands freeze, grips his fists together, clenches up, and lets out a massive roar into the air. And yells out, "I'm coming for my hammer, Zariel, and I'll crush you with it!" And casts Windwalk. He immediately turns into this large cloud and with blinding speed shoots straight up into the sky and then darts off in a random direction of Avernus.
Did we just do something bad? Or really good? It's one of the two.
And that will Kostchtchie he's pieced out. He is gone.
Shit. He probably wouldn't have helped us. He probably would have just fucked off.
One of the hellhounds
At least try to kill the. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
He's trying to get up out of these winds. No, he is on the ground as he crawls on his stomach.
Can we be willing creatures?
he unfortunately, he only chose himself. 30.
Hey, it said up to 10 willing. That thing says up to 10 willing creatures.
They could have chosen you. Y'all could have all Nimbus clouded away. That is true. Actually, yeah, Elgin, you're up. This dog just crawled on its stomach 50. Not 50 feet, but 25 because it's halved. But your turn.
Wait, come on, this one right here.
This one over here.
Oh. Well.
You've got choices for your target, sir.
I'm unaffected by this, correct?
The win?
Mm-hmm.
Hayes? Did you choose him as a careful component person?
I didn't.
That
that's
wind
on
looks
me.
sketchy.
That is, well, then I'm coming over here.
And that's on me, Playboy.
Give me a 22 and a 24.
Both of those will be bashing this dog.
Okay, well, he's gonna take that. He's gonna take that.
So you got-
And he's also gonna be catching that. So there you go. That is a grand total.
21, right?
What was that? 20? Yeah. No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That is 22 before you take the 2d8, which will make it 27. And does he have anything left?
That's right. You do radiant damage to fiends and undead, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
So it would be 22, 20, so 27 total right now. He
Yeah.
is still kicking.
Still kicking.
No.
Okay. Well.
This is the first time this one's been hit.
Oh, is it now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I missed.
Well,
He's a fresh boy.
Be damned. Well, I still got a bonus action, so he can have another 16. He's got to make a Constitution save, DC 19.
All right, he is going to try and resist this blinding radiance. I think he fails though.
He does not succeed. So basically, he is blinded until I guess the end of his next turn.
Okay, so you see his eyes just kind of glimmer, and he's just squeezing them tight as he's just chomping in random directions towards you now.
So yeah, there you go. And that is the end of my turn.
All right, it's going to take us to round 7. Stab. There's a wasp like pawing up in the sky towards you, trying to fly up, and it just can't. It's barely clinging to life. There's a hellhound crawling towards Doya and Elgin, and another hellhound currently engaged with them. Or you think you might be muted?
Okay. Yeah, we muted. I'm going to just fucking land on this fucking thing, stomping it, and just plunging my shadow dagger down like that. You know what I mean?
Make an attack roll.
It says I could only use sneak attack once. Can I not use sneak attack on it? Because I think I could just fucking kill it.
Lulu will not be in range of sneak attack for it, but I promise if you hit, it's probably dead.
Okay.
And if it's still prone, you have advantage.
That's true.
You won't need it.
What is all these? Why do you
Alright.
have a book of numbers?
I don't know.
Is that a
Well,
crit?
that's a crit here. Yeah, it is
Yeah,
a
it's
crit.
nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Very
It
much.
makes sense because he's prone.
So
I didn't want to use my sneak. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
this is with the shadow dagger.
Yeah.
So you turn upside down and fall face first, holding your arms at your side as you fall towards this wasp that's reaching up at you. As you're about to land, you do one swift flip, holding the shadow dagger out and just dragging the blade down its body, and then jumping back after you land. And the moment you jump back, that thing's body just falls limp on the ground.
Okay. Cool. Can Lulu come with me so I could? Can we like travel together so I could get my sneak attack advantage on this guy?
Yeah, technically I've been letting enemies go at the same time, so yeah, Lulu can move with you.
Okay. So we're both gonna. I'm just gonna drag mine token right here, and we're both going to. Oops, sorry. Come right here. And which way is the wolf facing?
Right now it's crawling on its stomach towards Elgin and them, but it is aware of your presence.
Okay. I'm just gonna come down on that and stab it too. just from above.
Okay.
Um,
This is the offhand rapier.
actually, my rapier is still in the wall.
Oh, you left it behind?
Yeah, it's still stuck in there.
Okay, so you got a free hand right now.
You've got your other rapier.
I have a second rapier, but do I have to spend a turn to equip it?
No. I say you can just unsheath it, pull it out.
Okay, well this one's just the normal one.
Okay, and it's with advantage if you want to try to get a crit. That is not a
hold on.
crit. Okay, hold on.
Sorry. I wanted Lulu to be in this area where I could get sneak attack.
Yeah, you already told me that, so I assumed you had her near enough. So, in that
Okay.
case, you do hit this thing that's on the ground for a total of 25 damage with your sneak attack as you unsheath your other rapier and land and just stab right through this thing. Now, you didn't get in a critical spot, so it's still alive, though.
Did it do anything?
Yeah,
Okay, I see it.
yeah, 25
that's a small
damage.
blip. All right. That's it for a stab.
What's Lulu do?
I don't want to blow all my trumpets at it,
Yeah?
so she's just gonna go for a. Can she kind of like swoop down and then move around it like that with her tusks?
Yeah, you stab him. Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, let's do that.
Now she moves away. This thing's gonna try to bite her. It'll have disadvantage, but it will try.
Oh, sorry, it's taking me a while. There it is.
Okay,
All right.
go ahead and make an attack with it as Lulu swoops in. She gets advantage also. Oh, that was with advantage already. So that will barely hit this thing still. Roll its damage. Ooh, max damage. She tusks this thing. 6 damage.
Oh, I forgot how weak that was.
Yeah.
All I did was put her in risk. That sucks. Oh well.
And at the end of Lulu's turn.
Yeah.
All right, Hayes.
I'm going to I'm gonna drink a potion. I'm gonna sit down for a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna drink a potion. Where's my potion? There it is.
Yeah, you're pretty hurt over there.
Play VTT, and then I can click it.
Are you drinking a good one? All right. Oh my.
That's super awesome. 3 ones.
Out of 2.
Well, it
Man.
tastes awful. You feel some of your wounds closing, but it was disgusting.
I've been ripped off.
You feel like you got gypped.
I throw the bottle into the tar.
It sinks
of
right
turn.
in. All right. Doya.
Always gonna look over his shoulder and see Hayes with this look of disgust and think that it's because he missed last time. He's gonna go for 2 more slams to try and make up for it.
On this dog, right?
Bullshit.
On this dog, and I'm probably gonna miss.
Yeah, both of them miss. As the dog's engaged with. Well, actually, no. It's Elgin did something to it. Is it prone right now?
It's blinded.
It's blinded. That's right. Okay. So yeah, in this case, Doya, your attacks, both of them just miss. You're trying to swipe this dog, but it's moving around frantically, trying to get a hold of something, but you just missed both attacks.
When somebody's not gonna notice me.
Is that the end of your turn?
That's it.
Okay. That'll take us to Blinded Hellhound, which is still biting out in front of it, Elgin. It's going to try to bite you with disadvantage. As it just leans forward, just chomping. It can't. Every attack it's making is just way too obvious right now. As you don't even have to really use your shields. You just stave off this thing's bites with your mace. Gotta take us to the other hellhound that is currently grounded. It's gonna try to stand up first.
Stay in your room. You're still grounded.
It is still grounded. The only thing close to it right now. Did you fly back up in the air, Stab?
To not get an opportunity of attack. No.
Okay, in that case, since you're the largest thing near it, it's gonna try to just turn and bite onto you. It'll do so at disadvantage. It fails. It can't get a hold of you. It can't get up with these fierce winds shoving it down. Elgin. What are you doing to this dog?
Kill it.
Ow.
All right, let's see it.
Kill it.
Oh,
It's
she's
time.
goat.
It's time for Lassie to go home.
Yes. Let's see. That is not gonna hit.
That will
But
hit.
Maybe that will. Okay, that I will take. That'll be a 13.
13 will be enough as you raise your mace back and slam right down on this dog just biting randomly in front of it, and you smash the top part of its face into the ground as it stops moving all at once.
I put a little extra 2 on top of that.
And it fizzles with radiant energy, so we're going through its body.
There.
End of turn?
And that is the end of my turn. These chains are done, right?
Yeah, those chains, they just lay on the ground. They're not moving.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna kick one of them and I'm just gonna walk off.
You kick one of the chains
Walk over here. I'm gonna walk over here and then I'm just gonna sit down.
and you take a rest. A
We're all
well-earned
sitting
rest.
down.
Stab. Round 8. What would you like to do?
All right.
You have a hellhound prone in front of you.
Oh hell yeah, we're going fuck it.
That's weird. Go ahead.
Don't do that.
I don't know where that thing's been.
Do I get advantage?
You do. It's prone right now.
Yeah. All right, Jenny. Which ass do you want?
Well, the top one. I take the first one for damage, the second one for advantage. So you stab into this hellhound for 20.
Oh, sorry. This is my what's it called?
Your dagger?
Shadow
Shadow
Blade,
Blade.
isn't it?
A Shadow Blade? Okay, go ahead and roll the Shadow Blade then. We'll add your
Less
sneak
damage
attack
than
to the
that.
Shadow Blade.
Um,
It'll be 14 plus something.
how do I know? Oh, okay. All right, that's something. Same thing.
14
you
plus
go.
13. So 27 damage total. This
All right.
hellhound's looking real hurt as you rake your Shadow Blade across it.
Oh, can I do my strength, my big boy roll d4 to that one? Or enlarge?
Yeah, it doesn't really make a lot of sense with the psychic damage, but yeah, it was a melee weapon attack. Go ahead, add d4. Little extra mind psychic damage to it. Barely
I
hanging
got it.
on.
Got the big boy rapier over here. I'll do another one.
12 piercing damage. That will hit as you put this thing out of its misery.
Hold on, we got the second one with the 29.
For the advantage. That's
Just gonna roll.
either way. After you
I want its head to explode.
stab through it with the psychic dagger, you shove your rapier through the back of its head and just pin it to the ground and pull your rapier out. This thing has this black ooze pouring out of its skull as it stops moving.
Hey.
And that
Everything's dead. Yay!
is all of our targets, which takes
Dead
us
immediately.
out of
Go ahead.
combat.
I'm just gonna fly over and get my rapier back.
I will use essentially was the equivalent to an action to I'm not going to stop my concentration, but I'm going to pause the wind.
Okay.
You know what? No. Actually, I'm going to instead use that action to stop it from doing a strong-ass downdraft to do a nice, calm breeze blowing directly towards me.
It feels soothing.
So I can inhale those nice tar fumes.
Yeah, and also it still smells horrible. The smell of sulfur surrounds you right now in every direction.
I'm basically from here, so...
You
fine.
said we are out of combat. Can I do a perception check to see if anything else is coming?
Absolutely. Go ahead and make a perception check. Ooh, good eyes. You survey the area. You see the corpses of hellhounds, giant hell wasps, a chain devil lying on the ground, and some inanimate but very tough and thick-looking chains laying around. You check the mountainsides to see if you see, or the cliffsides, just looking at the cavern to see if anything else is peering down at you, or maybe if that giant that turned into a huge gas cloud is around. But nothing else seems to be in the area at the moment.
Stab immediately loots the chain devil.
He's got big old chains on him.
I'm going to drop elemental form.
Okay.
How long does
Thank
a
you.
large last?
Gather around, gents. You don't
Oh,
survive
it's
a
up
fight
to
like
1
that
minute.
every day.
Ah, fuck, yeah. I can't maintain in large form.
It's about this time you shrink back down as well, Stab.
Shrink me down, buddy.
And once everybody, Hayes, gets close,
I am, at this point, just laying on my back, looking up at the sky.
Hayes, you lived. Get over here.
I got up, walked over, sat right back down.
But I'm 60 feet away. I need you to say something with your chest.
Yeah, he can't hear you, Doyle.
Stab yells, "Hey, shit was crazy, right?"
You could say that, I say without even, like, sitting up. I think I have 5 or 6 new piercings from that fucking hellhound.
Are you going over there, Doya?
I'm trying to split the difference.
All right, we'll go over there.
And they're not where you would normally want to have piercings.
The wind feels
maybe this
very pleasant over here. It feels cooler than normal. Still smells awful, but it feels a little bit better.
We're going to go ahead and mass cure wounds everybody for 22.
Yeah.
What? Everybody?
Everybody.
Everybody.
That includes Lulu Stab.
Yeah.
5 charges.
I have a lot of fucking health. I'm surprised I took all that shit.
You all ever think, and I'm still just like looking at now like the closed up bite marks on my arms. You ever think that like we're destined to succeed? We have no right being alive right now. There's 0 reason we should be breathing. I feel like our quest is destiny.
Yeah,
And I'll put my head up and I'll look over at everybody. I'll look at Elgin, and Stab and Doya. Do you believe in destiny?
I don't fucking know, man. Chains, then
Depends on what
dogs,
it is.
then giant bees. Fucking crazy.
Will of the gods, perhaps. And as I say that, I'm going to reach over and put a hand on his chest and heal him for another little bit.
Who are you healing?
Hayes.
Oh my god. And let's see. Let me add this here. I mean, really, we all just witnessed what happened, right? I mean, and I'll kind of like tap on my head. Wait, we are still alive, right? I wasn't eaten by that giant.
It seemed like it didn't want anything to do with us.
Bigger fish to fry, maybe. Well, maybe not fish. And I'll kind of look down at the tar. Don't think there was anything swimming in there, except chain demons, devils, whatever.
It wanted its hammer back.
By the way, did anybody else buy health potions last time we were in the Wandering Emporium? You need to check them.
Huh.
I think we got a bad batch.
It's
What
quite
makes
possible.
you say that?
Well, I can't claim fraud because it did help, but I mean, they advertised these, and I'll pull out the other big health potion that I had and kind of swirl it around and look almost like through it, like I'll hold it up to the best light source I can. They advertised these to, I don't know, like, do way more than what they did. Maybe heal broken bones. I mean, I had holes in my arms, and it barely stopped the bleeding. I paid 4 times as much for this as I did smaller ones back from Baldur's Gate, and it did way more. I guess that's what you get when you outsource, I don't know, alchemy, I guess, and I'll kind of shake it. Just kind of like I'm no longer like respecting how much I paid for this, and I'll just kind of throw it back in my bag. You know, it's bullshit. There should be laws down here.
Well, if there was law, then we wouldn't have to come down here and stop all this mess. Well,
That's fair.
we freed Kostchtchie. Now what?
For better or worse. I mean, he seemed more angry at Zariel than us. I mean, she has his hammer. Maybe I just hope that he didn't want his hammer so that he could then come back and smash us with it. He did. You saw. I don't know if you saw. There was a lot happening when I
don't think he
first
used his hammer
approached him.
for that.
He tried to eat me the first time. He did. He ate one of these, and I'll kind of point to the dog that's dead over there by the chain with a giant bite taken out of it. He ate that one.
I think he's more interested in Zariel.
Maybe he'll eat her.
We could only hope. But now that we've taken care of this situation, now don't we have other places we need to head towards?
The quest at hand, see you say.
Unfortunately. No rest for the weary. At least not yet.
Dab, are you okay?
Those wasps really wanted Lulu.
That is
Yeah,
something we should think about.
Lulu, were those friends of yours?
No! They were scary! They were very scary!
Did they say anything when they grabbed you? I mean, they're wasps, but they're also, I don't know,
No!
in
no,
hell.
But I know what they are, and they're terrible! They're awful!
What do you mean you know what they are? Is there a reason they were after you?
She looks over to you, Doya, and says solemnly, "They eat angels!"
Ugh.
Are you an
Oh.
angel?
Lulu kind of looks at herself a little bit and says, "No, I think I'm celestial."
To
Well-
them, it's probably the same difference.
You're our little angel. Just remember that.
Aww. And she flies over and starts flying around you, Hayes.
I'm too tired. Just let it happen. It's very nice.
Dab, you look a little beat up still.
Yeah, I took a couple stings.
Let me look you over, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a cure wounds onto him.
Stab, you went flying on the wasp. That was quite something.
I thought they would take her away, man. I don't know. I'm kind of exhausted from it. Ugh.
Lulu, Stab has. He's not going to let you go anywhere.
That's right, Lulu. You just stick with me. Well, I'll kill anything that tries to take you away. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I hope so. No more hell wasps.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess we gotta crawl back out this fucking pit, huh? Nothing to it.
Well, I still have this wind going. I can maybe use it to give us a little extra boost upward.
Oh, hell yeah. Can we, like, jump and make it to the top with the wind?
Maybe not that much, but it would certainly help with jumping and certainly lessen the repercussions if we lose our grip.
Did you guys see me turn big?
You were gigantic.
That's
And you were
fucking cool.
fast. I helped with that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Thank
I
you,
had
Dad,
to.
man.
I had to make a choice on whether to let these wasps get away with Lulu scot-free, or potentially make you fall asleep in the middle of the battlefield. I'm sorry. There was a lot going on. Kostchtchie was yelling at me in the ear. There was a dog chasing me around. There's a lot to deal with, and I made a snap judgment, and it was nothing personal, but in the grand scheme of things, I feel like Lulu is of some more importance than what we are currently aware of.
Okay,
Also,
it's fine.
she's nice. We don't want her taken by wasps and eaten.
Yeah, we're all alive. We're all here. We're fine.
But that bit of a rush, right?
Yeah. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I don't like it down here. You guys ready to just fucking head up?
I'll kind of look up. I mean, suppose. Looking around looking up, and like around the perimeter of the top of the chasm. Is this like a? It is like a pit. It's circular, so there is like an edge all the way around that we can walk around. If we were on top.
If you were on top of it, yeah, you could technically walk all the way around it.
Okay. Well, our hell vehicle is on that side. So, but my wind is here. I can't really move it. So maybe we climb up this side and hopefully our ride is still there.
Alright. Stab wants to look around and see where the best place to within the wind would be to start the fucking climb.
Seems like everywhere in this area, the wind is on your side. It feels like climbing would be pretty easy this time around, at least for 100 feet.
Alright. I think, how do we get down here? We use the rope and the what's it called?
I'm pretty sure you flew, right?
Yeah, I flew, but then we had to hold Hayes' ass while he climbed like this, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Held it down.
indeed.
Well, I needed to kind of reserve some of my abilities, I guess you could say, before we got down here. I
Yeah.
can be a little bit less conservative with them on the way up, need be.
Nah, let's fucking save it, dude. I've exhausted some of my shit too. Though. Let's take a look at this wall. Stab's gonna just start here and like cast mold earth and make steps, or like little like boulder climbing things. Make it easier to climb.
Okay.
And I'll just do this and you guys climb with it or something. I could just fly above it, cast this if it makes it easier, unless you don't need me to.
I'm going to take no, I'll just take one Pitten, and I'm gonna have it in my dominant hand, my right hand, and I'm gonna use that to kind of like try and stab into the rock wall a bit, and use that as like climbing leverage as I'm trying to climb up, but still my left hand is free and my feet are free.
The pit is like something you can tie rope to, right? That's what it was,
Yeah,
right?
it's like a spike, like a climbing spike almost.
Oh, do you have the rope?
No, the rope is still hanging on the other side of the wall.
Oh,
There was no like pulling that down. I gotta buy a new rope. Unless you want to fly over there and get it.
Shit, I'll just fly over there and get it.
You want to go fly over there and get my rope? There, I'll save the character.
That'll make it easier. Let's go, Lulu. Danny, how far do we go with the rope?
I mean, not too far. You fly up where the rope was shoved into the wall previously, and you utilized it, and you're able to go fetch it and pull it back out.
What do these chains look at? Let's stop at the chains for a second. Are they just severed chains?
It's just a big long chain that goes down to that tar, but it's just laying across the ground right now.
Dab wants to grab the chain and fly upwards and see how far he can go.
Okay, you grab the chain and start flying upwards. Are you grabbing the end of it, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
All right, you're able to fly up 60 feet before it leaves the tar pit.
It's just a chain that leaves the star pit.
It's just laying in there.
It's
Now
just
it's
like there's
above
just like
ground
the
with
other
you.
end.
Yeah.
Do I have the whole chain?
Yep.
How heavy is it?
It's fairly heavy. It is a thick, dark metal chain using some sort of metal that you're definitely not familiar with. And it's also a bit spiky.
Oh. Nah, fuck it. I'm just gonna drop it. It's and like drop it right into the tar.
And it just droops right down to that tar pit.
All right, let's get the rope, Jamie. You got the rope yet?
You got the rope.
All right. Hey, Elgin, can I borrow your hammer?
What?
I just want to fly up there and get the pit hit in the wall, man. Figured you, unless you don't want to part with it, that's cool.
You don't have a hammer.
Nope.
Interesting. I'll hand him the warhammer.
All right. You take Elgin's warhammer, and it's fairly heavy and very finely made, too.
All right. Stab's gonna grab. Hey, can I borrow the petit?
What?
Whatever it's called, the spiky rope thing. Give it to me, please.
No. Don't give him the pit and give him the petit. He asked for the petit.
I
The
reach in my bag and I pull out I'll pull out
You know what?
the
Whatever
puzzle
you hand
box.
me.
I'll pull out the puzzle box and I'll hand it to him.
Yeah, you got
Stab
an
looks at it.
infernal puzzle box in front of you.
Well, you want me to hammer this to the wall for you? I was
Yes,
gonna climb
for
up
the-
and do that.
Yes, for the petit. I assumed you meant puzzle box.
All right. Give me the piton.
Oh, okay, fine. I'll hand him a bitten.
All right. Stab flies right here. How long is the rope, Jamie?
I think y'all's rope is 50 feet. Is that right?
Stab flies 50 feet in the air, nails the piton, and ties the rope to it.
All right. So you're going to repeat this method until everybody can get up, right?
Yep.
All right. So you hammer it in as before and try to make a safe passage up out of this chasm. And the winds are pushing you guys up a little bit, helping you climb up. But you start to make your way out of the pit. And that is where we're going to call it for
Yay.
now.
As one last safety measure, I would like to prepare. What is it? First off, no. Where is
Pull out
the
my
spell?
gun.
Elgin, how are you going up? Are you climbing as well?
That's my only option.
Okay. All right. All right. I was gonna be embarrassed if I was the only one climbing, but either way, like
got
with
one
the
climb
wind
buddy.
behind me and like stab,
climbing
like
too this time.
like fluttering around and stuff. I'm so sorry. This is embarrassing. It's kind of
So
Not
what are you
good at
doing?
climbing.
I want to prepare grasping vine just in case any of us have trouble.
You're climbing as well? No more air. Oh yeah, you dropped air elemental.
Dropped air elemental to heal you guys.
There's
I'm
3
the
of
only
y'all
one that
climbing.
can fly. I'm the only one that can fly, so be nice to me. I'll just leave you behind. Fuck it. Petit.
Yeah, you asked for a petit. I thought he was gonna like start taking his shirt off or something.
I
Honestly,
was hoping he'd give me his nipple. I was really hoping for that. Like, that's exactly what I asked for.
you guys, you stopped Lulu from being kidnapped. Good work. You were already in kind of a really big situation, and the teamwork was staggeringly all over the place, with Elgin being on his own and Doya being on his own fighting the Chain Devil, and Stab on his own trying to save Lulu. But hey, you're all alive now, and you healed afterwards. So all is
Power
well
of
and
friendship
good.
and teamwork.
We all had our own individual Avenger-style spotlight for just a moment. It was great.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Just barely.
Yeah, that almost got real hairy. 2 of you almost went down, and then it would have been a snowball, I think. So very close. So good job.
I was just fucking playing Frost Mage with this damn dog chasing me around everywhere.
Yep.
You made it so I couldn't enter the field to help you.
I was just trying to go free. I was trying to go free the big guy because I thought 1000% we were boned unless we got him free. And then when my Thunderwave didn't do shit to release him, I was like, all right, I could chug a potion and maybe eat another hit, or I can try and just blow this bitch up, like I'm gonna go down swinging.
All I'm gonna say is I'm a friggin' air elemental, and you make it so I can't enter the air.
Let me ask you. Did that downdraft do more bad or good?
Oh, it was great. It was wonderful.
Yeah, I think that turned the tide of battle. I think as soon as you could crowd control those things, they stopped being able to start grappling and outputting damage and stuff. So that was really good. It worked out.
I concur.
Yep.
Yeah, that was good. That was a long combat. That was like a almost 3-hour combat session. So it was one of those nights.
Jesus.
Yep. I'm gonna get more
Jamie,
songs in the loop.
what would you make us roll if I wanted Elgin to like fastball special me up to the top of the chasm? Asking for a friend in chat.
I don't know if he can throw 500 feet. Maybe with the wind. Maybe if
but we have the wind.
You got like a cape or something too?
Why not? I got a big coat.
Can he use you like an updraft and just throw you hard
Yeah.
and you just...
So
Yeah,
a little bit
so,
like
like,
just Misty Step the rest of the way on up.
Look,
I like Batman my coat out, and he like throws me up. I catch the draft and then Misty Step to the top.
Cast Reduce on him first, then just get him up
Yeah,
there.
dude, make me small.
Yeah.
Throw me up there.
I mean, y'all are getting more closer to potential success. I mean, I'll let you try anything, but just
What would
know
we
that...
have to roll for that? Like, what would I roll as the tossee?
Well, I guess I would let you do some sort of dexterity to, position yourself straight on, so you'd be like a missile projectile. Elgin, of course, your strength. Stab would have magic on you. You would maintain your wind. There'd be a lot of shit going on there, but I guess it's doable. And wholly unnecessary to get out of this pit.
But then we make it, and then everybody claps, right?
Everyone
Sure.
would probably clap. Everyone would probably clap if that worked.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I'm just curious.
All right, I'm gonna get us out of
Maybe
here.
catch you.
Unless y'all got anything else you wanna say.
It
or
was a
leave
wise
everyone with.
idea, Rough Rider.
Did anyone got any final words before we bounce?
I got nothing.
If there's enough. So, two things. I have two things. One, if there is enough general interest, I will stream my God of War playthrough. But that is also a game that I feel like a lot of people are going to want to play for themselves. So that's a thing. Second of all, and I told you this earlier, Jamie, I have decided that I'm going to be the bravest of boys, and I'm going to play the Callisto Protocol in the dark, and I'll stream that. and so that's something that'll happen in December.
You all want to see some horror gameplay and whatnot? It's
Oh, hell yeah.
it's
Good
fun.
shit.
It's
Me
fun
likey
watching Moose.
horror.
He,
I remember your drunk and afraid alien playthrough. That was pretty
Yeah.
good.
It was like legendary. That was like the best stream I've ever done.
I look forward to that. Oh, if you said you're gonna do it in December?
It comes out in December, yeah. So
Cool. Okay, well, yeah, if you're interested, Cloak and Stagger on Twitch. We stream every Monday and Wednesday with the D&D business, and then when would you be doing that? What day? Or is it just kind of random?
it would probably be like, I don't know. It'll be. I'll nail it down like closer to, but
I'll tell you what.
it might be something. It's like a one-off. Like I'll stream it a few times through the week until I finish it.
Check the Twitter, where we're trying to be more up to date with this stuff. You can find us at Cloak Stagger if you want to see maybe what's coming up or when we're going live and whatnot. I am active on the Twitter now, so even though it's
Until
kind
the
of
Twitter
falling apart
platform
into pieces
crumbles, yeah.
right now, so it is kind of being destroyed.
Then check our MySpace.
No shit.
I mean, that's the thing, right?
Oh,
You guys can check out our. You can check out our theme song.
Twitter side, again, every Monday at 7 p.m. we do our Into Avernus campaign on 7 p.m. Central Time. And every Wednesday we do the Wild Beyond the Witchlight at 8 or 8:30 p.m. depending. One of our guys, he's I don't know if you call him a nurse. I guess he might be a nurse. He's like a pharmacist. I don't know what to call him. Either way, sometimes he has to work till a little later on those days. So 8:30 p.m. Central on Wednesday for more carnival and fairy stuff, less hell and muck. So completely different universe with a different crew too. So if you're interested, check it out. All of this goes on YouTube. I'm about to do a mass upload of videos for the Wild Beyond the Witchlight campaign. There's about 8 episodes going up very soon. I just got them all organized today. And quite a few Avernus episodes are already up, with another batch dropping tomorrow. So if you missed out on anything or you're curious where the story's been, check out the Cloak and Stagger YouTube. It's all there, all organized, all neat for you. It's also unedited. So if you want to see all of our screw-ups, how they were live, you can still catch those too. I think that's all I've got. So, yeah.
Studio's coming.
Oh, yeah, and again, on the Twitter, you want updated pictures? I'm posting updates of that there, too. We're making a studio, courtesy of you guys, actually. Thanks for your donations. We're going to be doing live D&D here some point after New Year's. The first go at it's going to be led by Mr. Moose down that way. So look forward to that whenever we announce that. And, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching tonight, or whenever you watch this, everybody, and y'all have a good evening. Take it easy.
Hey, good DMing. Good job DMing.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Oh, man, that's some good stuff. Good work, everybody. Can't wait for the next one, next Monday. I'm not gonna lie. I did not expect everyone to survive. I'm being honest.